36. Prescott with some time left in the four, and it's incomplete. Blankenship had pretty good coverage there, and a 3-and-out for the Cowboys.
Dallas got the matchup they wanted. They have CeeDee Lamb. He's the inside man of the bunch. He gets matched up against Reed Blankenship. He's a safety. They will take that matchup, especially on third down, all day. Give credit there to Blankenship. Nice job staying in phase. Dak Prescott a little off target. That's a great 3-and-out to start this game for the Philadelphia defense.
And so Brian Anger will punt it away. Britton Covey back deep for the Eagles. Returnable for Covey. But covered well by Dallas. Hunter Lichty was down there to make the initial stop, so nowhere to run for Covey. And so here comes Jalen Hurts. You said it. We used to talk all about his legs, and we still do. But he has been incredible through the air, and look at what he's done here in Philadelphia. 15-1 the last 16 games.
Yeah, I think to see a young quarterback, well, I still consider Jalen Hurts to be a young quarterback, which is incredible for how much he's accomplished. But for him to have such a transformation from his time entering the league in 2020, when he took over the last 4 weeks, it was really to utilize and activate him as a runner, design runs, the transition he made starting last year into this year as a true passer. It's pretty remarkable.
There he is to throw it on first down. Quick into A.J. Brown, makes the catch, and he's up to the 28-yard line. Hey, look at this Eagles offense, the rest of it other than Brown and Hurts. One note, they've got a new right guard today. Tyler Steen, the rookie third-rounder, will make his NFL starting debut. Played a few snaps last week as Cam Jurgens, their normal starter, remains out. So Steen gets a chance today. Second down. Give it to Swift, nowhere to go. As Devon Clark was right there on the stop.
What's up with it? Watching these Cowboys.
Getting turnovers and turning them into touchdowns.
Yeah, this is probably the most opportune defense in the entire league. When we saw it last week, that game against the Rams got out of hand quickly. The Deron Bland pick six, things kind of spiraled. Pretty remarkable. When Diggs went down to that ACL injury a few weeks back, they said, who's going to replace his production? Who's going to replace his ball hawking potential? Who would have thought Deron Bland? You see him down here at the bottom of the screen.
That's not against Julio Jones there. Third down and 5. Hurts runs away from pressure. Trying to get to the edge. Armstrong chasing and he got him. Dorrance Armstrong, terrific pursuit. Now on that reach of the football, where did he get? It looks like a little short. I mean, I know the Eagles go all the time, but are they going to go for 4th and 1 on their own side here?
Well, I don't see a punt team coming out, and we know this is the fabric. Yeah, his knee's clearly down. I mean, you think he's a good 2 yards short. I think
they got a good spot.
They got a good spot. I think with where his knee was, they may actually back this up a little bit more. But we know this is the fabric of this Nick Sirianni philosophy. They are going to extend drives any chance they get, and we know what plays coming.
What's up, Songbird?
But it did the job of Hurts.
How you doing, Songbird?
Really smart.
I'm just watching the game. Eagles, Cowboys.
That play clock was
Happy belated birthday. I'll be seeing you.
They're telling themselves, don't jump. They're going to just take the delay of game, but that's planned. Take it
looking good, West Coast.
Get those defenders a little bit more off their hand.
Tell my partner I said get better. I think you said he was still in there. He's back in.
And we've seen out of Nick Sirianni in his entire tenure here in Philly.
You think going for it on your own 32 first series against the Cowboys?
He went back in. Tell Radar, I said, "What's up, man? Get back."
First down to throw. A lot of time. Comes near side underneath. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Dallas Goddard as Micah Parsons is on him. We take a look at the Verizon Business Coaching Spotlight today.
Good echo. He's bad. Can you hear me now? And it might be me. It might be what I said. Might be where I got set up too.
This philosophy, how they want to operate offense. The tush push, the brotherly shove, whatever you want to call it, that gets all the attention, right? That's the exclamation point. But really what it's based on, Kev, is that in a
Hold on.
the field, pretty much where the ball is from now all the way to the goal line, they really 4-down territory. What that allows you to do on first down is 1st and 8. They have 3 downs to get this. Listen, your pressures are up. Last year, you guys were top 5 in the league in sacks. This year, your pressures are up. Your sacks are kind of middle of the road. He said teams are so accustomed to getting the ball out on time. They understand how a rush is a threat. They want to get the ball out. They got to continue to transition from these pressures to sacks, like we saw took place from Williams.
3rd and 15. Pickett on the slot, makes the catch, fighting forward, and all of a sudden it's a 4th down, and we call it 3.
Well, when you talk pass rush in the National Football League, big part of that conversation is Parsons. You see who he's lined up there. Watch this all game, KB. He's going to line up over these guards. You mentioned Tyler Steen making his starting debut at right guard, the rookie. And
First down, Dallas got it inbounds, and the drive continues.
Great route here, matched up on the slot, nickel corner, Jordan Lewis, and great footwork on the sideline. Dallas Goedert, these last couple weeks, they're starting to find more and more opportunities that don't go A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. He's the ultimate weapon at that tight end position.
It's Gainwell right side. Gets through Gainwell to the end zone. Leaping in the air, and he's in for the touchdown.
It's the dream scenario if you're the Philadelphia Eagles. It starts with the fourth down conversion. This is just a simple, weak inside zone. And he's untouched, KB. He has a big pass protection play on the previous fourth down, and on the next drive, on the next play of the drive, he gets a touchdown. Good series there for Gainwell. And man, talk about being true to your identity. 2 fourth down tries, 2 for 2. And they get another opening drive touchdown, the second of the year.
12 yards for Gainwell on a 13-play drive, and now penalty flag flies.
The offense, 5-yard penalty.
The second one on the drive. And Jake Elliott pleading his case there. But to your point, staying with their identity, 2 for 2 on fourth downs. They went for it on their own 32 to start the game. I mean, they've done that before in their own territory. But impressive, to say the least.
What makes Sirianni different is he's not afraid of it to fail. He's not concerned about the backlash. He's not going to change their approach.
Here's Elliott, and we get more whistles and another penalty. This may be moving back even longer.
False start. Offense, number 56. 5-yard penalty.
That's on Tyler Steen, rookie getting his first start. Showed him getting beat by Parsons here a little early on the movements. There you see, he did on that left side. So now it becomes a field goal, really, after the couple penalties. This is a 43-yard extra point. Elliott from 43 yards out for the extra point. It's up and good. What a drive from Philly.
Meaningless. So cherish every 2 minutes of the NFL. Not just the ones you're warned about. Cherish the spreads to cover, overs to hit, and chances to live bet from the first down to the final whistle. So don't just watch football this season. Cherish it.
Bet $5, get $150 bonus if your team wins, plus the profit boost every single day. FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook.
The new four-quarter calzone from Little Caesars is a 4-meat pizza with a different meat in each calzone box. It's perfect for
Sleep on
and football games. Get the four-quarter calzone for $8.99. Pizza.
Thank you. Thank you. Songbird. I gotta fix it.
Program is always advancing with game-changing formulas that promote mental sharpness and help extend lives. See what nutrition can do. Purina Program, always advancing.
I mean, take a look at the birthday boy, Jason Kelsey Watts. They get Steen on the down block. He's the puller for Marquise Bell in the hole. Get long in the tooth, playing for a long time at a high level with him. He is still, my opinion, he is the premier center in this league, has been for the last couple of years. His offensive line in Philly, that's a lot of love. Rightly so. And it all starts in the middle with Jason Kelsey. He showed it on that last touchdown.
Well, you're talking about how the Eagles were so good square on the opening drive last year. Haven't been as proficient at that this year. Well, they go down right on the opening drive, take a quick lead on the Cowboys. And Dallas will have it for the second time. Third looking aggressive, and he's going to take it out. That's why I take the version B. Walk over return. We've got space. Good luck, James Turpin. Out across the 45. Big time return for Turpin. He knew what his ball was back last week about for a penalty.
And he made a presence felt against the Rams last week. Big return on a free kick safety. You see here, it's just a man-to-man block. He hits the seam fast. And he's been doing this since his arrival in Dallas. You mentioned last week got the big return that led to a touchdown, and then a second punt return late in that game against the Rams that
Three tight ends here for Dallas on a second quarter. If you run it again, he will. It slides down as the room kind of went away in a hurry. Zach Cunningham, that linebacker, came up to make the stop. Third down and short. And now there's an injured Eagle. It's Fletcher Cox who's down. One of their best. And we'll take a timeout. Concern for Cox. Back to Philly in a moment.
Will you marry me?
Wow. Buy the Google Pixel 8 Pro from Verizon and get it on them.
Captain Marvel.
Listen, it's a reality leading into ours.
Theo's nose was cause for alarm, so Dad brought Hush Force lotion to save it from harm. Hush has 50% more lotion and brings soothing relief. Don't get burned by winter nose. A nose in need deserves Hush indeed. America's #1 lotion tissue.
Domino's new pepperoni stuffed cheesy bread is the best thing since bacon and jalapeno stuffed cheesy bread, which was the best thing since original stuffed cheesy bread. Get Domino's new pepperoni stuffed cheesy bread, or any other 2 or more mix and match items for just $6.99 each at Domino's.
You want to get first dibs on Walmart Black Friday deals? Join Walmart Plus now because members shop online 3 hours early. It all starts Wednesday, November 8th at noon. Join Walmart Plus today and shop Black Friday deals.
Well, here's Fletcher Cox. Good news as he jogged off after a few minutes under his own power, so hopefully he's okay. One of the greats here in Philadelphia for a long time, one of the first-round picks back in 2012, 6 goals for him. Still playing at a high level. Good to see here when it's 3rd down and 2, though.
You got that, didn't you?
It's another great example of just what you're talking about. Nice job by the offensive line. He's got a good pocket. He's nowhere to go with the ball, and he gets stressed. He's taken away, but he knows he goes right where the first defender is. He turns into a runner. We've seen that do that, as you said, the last couple of weeks, and it's made a big impact on the success of keeping these guys alive. Fletcher Cox back in the game for the Eagles. First and 10 down
Take a look here at the bottom of the screen to see Lamb. You feel that Take a look here at the bottom of the screen. Quarterback. CD threw the hand up. No mailbox.
Shaggy, how you doing? How you doing, Shaggy? What's going on? Julio, what's going on?
Read it all the way, and now it's 4th and 1.
Gotta imagine Dallas is going to match aggressiveness. They're counting on the side. Reddick closing down with that play fake. He runs right at the quarterback spot. Sets up a 4th down. Not only does Nick Sirianni
touchdown.
the opposing coach to decide whether he wants to match it. So far, it looks like Mike McCarthy's going to match it here on this 4th down try.
On the fake. Prescott looking Lamb open. He's got it. Still on his feet, not taken down inside the 5. And it's C.D. Lamb on 4th and 1. Who delivers to make it 1st and goal?
Just a great route. They bring him over in motion. They know it's man. Eli Ricks, the slot corner, and just a double move. Looks like a little slant. And then the inside pump. Perfect play dialed up against the perfect coverage. You see Dak, he just put a lot of air on it. He said, I'm not overthrowing an open receiver. Sets up 1st and goal inside the 5.
Quick throw. Ferguson. Is in. Touchdown, Dallas.
On that
7-7.
number 1 rule is never overthrow an open receiver. See how much air he puts on it? It doesn't matter that CeeDee Lamb has to slow down. You just need that ball to be completed. This is just typical RPO. He's reading Reed Blankenship. The second he takes 1 step forward on the handoff, he pulls it. That's pitch and catch to Ferguson, and that's a big-time answer by this Cowboys offense.
Yeah, sure is. And now Alford with the extra point attempt up and good. And so the Eagles went for it twice on 4th and scored. Dallas goes for it on 4th, and they end up scoring, and we're tied.
We love our house.
It's on a great block, Tree Line Street.
The neighbors are observant.
And we're back at the Sullivan House.
It's lawn day, Sheila, and the leaves are piling up.
Ugh, bit of an eyesore.
I'll say.
Dry shave. Interesting technique.
That's going to come back to haunt him. Some people clean while they cook, not these folks. At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
Saves us a ton. If only they bundled the leaves. You know, I wouldn't have pegged these two as yogis.
I still don't.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com. BK Royal Crispy Wraps. Eat it with the meal or have it as a snack. Only $2.99. It's a hunger hack and it fits in one hand.
Oh, Lord.
It's one of the great rivalries in the league. Cowboys, Eagles for the 129th time. I mean, just two fan bases that just hate each other. And you usually get some drama, too. We got a good start to this game. Each team going for it on fourth down on big touchdown drive. Dallas did it on a 4th and 1. They hit C.D. Lamb on a 29-yarder. And then Jake Ferguson, his 3rd touchdown of the year, to tie this up at 7 late in this first quarter. And the Eagles will start on the 25. Back to that score, right?
Yeah, we showed you quick for break. The issue for Reed Blankenship, he has man-to-man coverage, but he also has this gap in a run fit on runaway. So you see, he sees run action. The second he takes those couple steps, it's done. It's not zone where they can pass it off. It's straight man. The second the quarterback sees the tight end get that leverage on the flat, that ball's being pulled out of the belly of the running back, and you see that he's fired up.
Sure is. Big answer for them early in this game. Give it here to Swift and DeAndre Swift. That was a nice game. Going to pick up 8 yards on first down. Jason Kelsey told us this week, they'd like to get DeAndre going a little bit. They're going to go quick here. He's been excellent this year, his first year in Philly. But after big weeks 2 and 3, he's been a little quieter. Takes it in here. Time for Hurts. Now can't find anyone. He swallowed up whole. He had time initially, but the pocket broke down, and Armstrong was there, and so was Parsons. Is always in the middle of it. And the first sack for Dallas.
It starts with Micah Parsons' team. He's off the ball. It's a lot easier to activate him as a pressure guy off the ball. They initially pick it up, but it was Armstrong working on the right tackle, Lane Johnson. You don't see Lane Johnson give up many pressures or sacks. He's one of the best right tackles in the league, but it's the second sack here early out of this Dallas front that we know can take over a game. Mason Parsons, he's lined up over Kelsey.
Third down. Hurts in trouble. Looking. He had 5 to go through away. George Armstrong is there again, presenting a problem. And the Dallas defense with a big stand after the touchdown. They'll force a 3 and out. In this NFC East, Eagles at 7-1 right now. You see the Cowboys 5-2. And then Washington and the Giants at the bottom. Now this game, look, I know we're just at the beginning of November. But if you're Dallas, you do not want to go down 2.5 games in the division and lose the first leg of a tiebreaker. It's a huge, maybe bigger for Dallas than it is Philly.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the next level to that conversation, aside from the playoff race and the picture in your division, the last time Dallas played a marquee game, it's one they want to forget. They're looking to make a statement today against one of the best teams in the league.
There's Turpin with a big kick return. Waits, turns on the Jets. Turpin, so dangerous. We get penalty flags on the play. Now Turpin appears to be hurt.
Take a look here at Turpin. You see he was slow to get up. Kind of gets his arms wrapped up and does.
Randy, what's up with it? Just for the change microphone. Randy changed the microphone. Shoot. Oh, it's anyway. Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, okay. Now I understand why it was like it was. Let me see something real fast. Yeah, I'm just watching the game. That's all. Not doing much.
At HEB, we're inspired by Mexico. The colors, the flavors, and aromas. And we want to share them with you.
There we go.
Created the HEB Mi Tienda family of products with authentic Mexican flavors. From
There we go. Now I think I got it. I thought that's what it was messed up. That's why it sounded the way it did. My bad, y'all. I done deprived y'all of a whole quarter of football. My bad, family.
Of it. Of course, Cowboys Eagles always special. Dallas football, we start the second quarter, 7-7 game. It's Prescott. Get it out to Pollard, who's wide open. Far sideline, out to the 26-yard line. For Zach Cunningham's going to run him out. You know, this Cowboys team has been a really different team at home and on the road. At home, they're averaging 37 points a game. On the road, 22. I'd like to change that narrative today. 3rd and 2 here. Four-man rush. Prescott can't find anyone. Scrambling, throwing, flag flies. Ferguson comes back to get it. Jake Ferguson with a good move into Philly territory and all the way down to the 34, but there's a flag back near the line of scrimmage, so let's see.
Right to the pass. Holding. Defense, number 31. That penalty is declined. Zone to play. First down.
That's on Kevin Byard, who they just acquired in a trade with Tennessee, and so that's a 35-yard gain to the tight end Ferguson.
Yeah, it just goes to scramble drill, and I'll be honest, KB, I'm not exactly sure who Dak was throwing this to. I think he might have seen the flag fly in the defensive backfield and realized he had a free play, and he kind of threw it in the area of both Ferguson and Jalen Tolbert, and great job by Ferguson. We've said the last couple of weeks he's come to life. Dak has a lot of confidence in the young tight end, and you can see it there by just giving him a chance.
Pressure on Prescott from Reddick, who takes him down. Hassan Reddick gets home. He's been hot, Greg. He had his thumb in his cast the first few games.
Yeah, now it sounds right already.
5 games.
Yeah, he's a different player since having that cast removed. That's obvious, but we've seen Dak escape a lot of pressures all year and today, but he couldn't escape this one. Great job there. Nice little up and under on Terrence Steele, the right tackle, and a lot of talk about this Cowboys front and their ability to rush the passer. No team in the league is better generating pressure with 4-man rush than the Philadelphia Eagles.
6 in the NFL in sacks coming in. Play clock winding down. Yeah. And now I think a timeout. They had to. Cowboys use their first.
Prior to the expiration of the play clock. Timeout.
The Cowboys avoided the delay game penalty. Take a timeout. We'll be right back after this message from State Farm.
I don't know Jake from State Farm.
But just imagine my homes and my auto.
Best bundle in the league, baby. Man, why can't Patrick change his name? It could be Kelsey, and Kelsey how much you can save by bundling home and auto. Yeah? You make the letters smaller.
Oh, auto, let's go. Come on, model, let's get it. Put your jersey on.
Bundling. Just another way to save with the personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We got us a dog fight in there.
In the 2 box where we're looking at Travis's brother in the commercial, Jason Kelsey, waiting to get back on the field as the Cowboys.
The Eagles got the ball back. Or a 2nd and 20. Cowboys.
Cowboys are a different team home and away. They've also been a complete all or nothing team when you look at what they've done. Margin of victory when they win, they blow people out. Margin of defeat when they lose.
We off this weekend. Broncos, we off.
One lead change the entire year. It's almost hard to believe. We're in week 9. 2nd and 20 now.
Strong side.
Low snap. Prescott.
But he got it off. Pollard. That boy run with heart.
Turns a negative play into at least a positive game, but it does bring up a 3rd down and long.
I think now in this 3rd and real long, if you're Dak Prescott, this play that Mike McCarthy sends in, you're going to have an alert. You're going to have something past the 1st down marker that you can hit. But if not, this ball has to come out, check down, something underneath. Give yourself a reasonable field goal attempt if you're not able on your 1st or 2nd read to get this ball downfield for a 1st down.
Got to get to the 24. Pressure on Prescott. He gets away. Looking down the field. Firing, and it's caught for the 1st down.
CD.
Got open, and the Cowboys convert. Pick up 17 to Lamb.
Just another great job by Dak Prescott. Flushed out of the pocket to his right. Hassan Reddick now is being tended to around midfield by the Eagles medical staff. They got to hope he's all right.
Injury timeout. Concern for Reddick. Cowboys convert. Back after this.
Reddick got shook out of his shoes.
Hello.
That's all that happened. Reddick got shook out of his shoes. If Dallas win, they gonna have these excuses. Let's see. I'm pulling for the Cowboys.
Welcome, man. Thanks, Dad. I'm sorry? What?
Just in case anybody want to know.
It's gonna be fun. Learn how to drive. Racist. Oh.
Quiz Lady, now streaming only on Hulu.
Hi. Let's go.
And here's a question.
It's going to be a game changer.
Did you know you can get all of this by adding Disney Plus to Hulu for just $2 more a month?
Oh, lucky me. Believe it.
The Disney bundle with Hulu and Disney Plus. Plan starting at
Let's see what's about to happen.
This holiday season at PetSmart, buy 3 dog or cat toys and get the 4th free. Plus, get $20 off all Purina products when you spend $100 or more. PetSmart, anything for pets.
Right now, get a free footlong at Subway, like the new Deli Heroes. Buy 1 footlong in the app, get 1 free.
It's a pretty big deal.
Kinda like me. Order in the Subway app today.
Pilots are a breed all their own. You must prove what you're capable of under the most extreme conditions.
Talk is cheap. Action. That's what matters.
Want to see where your team ranks? Just tell Siri, show me the football standings.
You're going to see pre-snap. He's got Jalen Tolbert one-on-one with Zach Cunningham. He wants to go to him quick. But take a look at why he wasn't. He was able to flush again because of the pressure from Hassan Reddick. Dak was able to escape, find CeeDee Lamb on the scramble drill. Dak's playing at a high level. Ability to extend the play is just hard to match up for these secondary defenders.
And Reddick able to come off under his own power. Now it's Prescott over the middle for Ferguson. He wants a penalty. He's going to get it. Jacoby Dean was on the coverage there. Ferguson's off to a red-hot start. He's got 3 catches, 51 yards, and a score. He may have had another here.
Yeah, a little stick nod. Looks like a little sticky route, and then you're going to nod it up the middle. Clearly PI there by Dean. You see his left arm
Pass
wrapped around him.
Defense, number 17. The ball be spotted at the placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
You almost lived with that because it would have been a touchdown.
Oh,
right?
yeah, it's a clear touchdown. Outside leverage. You can see Dean. He was driving for the outbreaking route. He had no choice there but to wrap him up and just prevent the big play.
Pollard comes
Ferguson again.
And quick inside, Dowdle gets the call. And down near the 5 goes Rico Dowdle. They'll make it second down and goal. In the red zone, the Cowboys have struggled.
Well, this is a huge matchup. This is a bottom 5 red zone offense, a bottom 5 red zone defense. You imagine something today has to give. We saw signs of life last week. Can they carry it over here on the road against the Philadelphia Eagles?
Second and goal. Prescott fires incomplete. He tried to get it to Lamb. Darius Slay was all over him that time.
The 2 big sticking points, you see Son Reddick, he just came back on the field for this Eagles pass rush on 3rd and goal. The 2 big sticking points all year long has been the red zone offense and the explosive plays. That's been talked about a lot all year, and we're trying to exercise some demons here and get back on track for what's always been a good red zone offense.
And Turpin back in the game in the slot. He was in the 10-7 minutes, according to Tom. 3rd and goal. Prescott looks, pumps, throws. It is caught for the touchdown.
Uh-oh.
He comes back in and he scores, and the Cowboys grab the lead.
Watch Sidney Brown here in the slot. He has inside help. He's got to stay outside leverage. There's no reason to go across inside. He knows he has the open hole player in there. That's just understanding the leverage of the defense, and Turpin's able to win on the little return pivot, and Dak right now is hot.
Devontae Turpin was in the tent for 7 minutes. Real concern over him with a rib injury. Comes back in the first play, and he wins at the goal line in Dallas. With their 2nd lead change of the year. And we get a timeout on the field. They'll make sure he had this. They'll review it. Looks like the Cowboys grab a lead. Let's see.
He's young, he's vain, he's dangerous. I will win by fire.
Generals gathered in their masses, just like
Shh. Whose country are we in? Mine. Napoleon, rated R. Thanksgiving.
Oh, hello. Hi. Did you know that every load of laundry could be worth as much as $300?
Really?
And your clothes just keep getting more damaged the more times you wash them. Downy protects fibers, doing more than detergent alone. See?
This one looks brand new. Saves me money.
Well, if you say so, Downey. What's up with it? I know you can get the game. It's local. What you doing?
Off and save on select Keurig coffee makers with coupons. Then take 15% off some of your faves and earn Kohl's cash at Kohl's.
Chipotle's carne asada is back. It's our most tender cuts of steak, grilled and seasoned with cumin, oregano, and coriander. Finished with fresh lime and hand-chopped cilantro.
Not doing nothing
This is our best steak ever.
on the game. I gotta get it in the morning. I'm on the game, watching the game. Them Cowboys looking good. I don't know why they don't want to go and give them the touchdown.
on a Sunday.
Don't give them their touchdown. Quick.
Week 9 continues tonight with Sunday Night Football as the Bills face the Bengals on NBC and concludes with Monday Night Football as the Chargers take on the Jets on ESPN and ABC. Then Week 10 kicks off with Thursday Night Football as the Panthers match up against the Bears on Prime Video. Stream games live on your mobile device with NFL Plus.
Today's game on Fox is sponsored by Napoleon in theaters November 22nd, rated R. And by Bud Light, who remind you to drink responsibly.
After review, the ruling on the field stands. Touchdown.
Oh, there you go. The touchdown to Turpin.
They had to give a review.
Did that good look, and we'll show it to you again. Watch, his hand was always under this.
Yeah, you see the ball's moving, but see that left hand. You can see his black glove on his left hand underneath, so the ball can move. I think that's the right call. Great job there by the camera guys, and got ourselves a game here.
Oh, don't worry.
Through somehow. He missed his first one.
I believe them Cowboys gonna win.
And he gets that one to go to make it 14-7. Oh, it's been a pretty eventful
game at that time too. Before that,
went through. He's had the big kick return early, set up one score. Then he gets drilled on this last return and is hurt. Taken out in the tent for 7 minutes, looking at his ribs, and then
before that,
on a 3rd and goal, he catches a touchdown, his 2nd of the year.
He plenty rest.
CeeDee Lamb says, "Yeah, no big deal. Everything's fine."
Yeah, you see him continuing to kind of work that arm. You mentioned Tom said he was in that tent for a long time. I think the key today is, we're so used to CeeDee Lamb being the focal point of this offense. He's clearly their number one weapon, but they've gotten great contribution from Ferguson, now Turpin. The more weapons Dak Prescott has at his disposal to work this passing game through, the more difficult they become to stop.
Sinking line drive kick that goes out of bounds, and now the Eagles want great field position. Rashad Penny thought about it and then wisely let it go.
Kick out of bounds. Kicking team, number 17. Ball replays at the 35-yard line.
Hey, watch this heads-up play here by Penny. He's saying, I'm out of bounds, and then he was going to try to touch it. So if that ball didn't go out of bounds on his own, he declares himself out of bounds by that right foot, then touch it. That's how they teach you to receive the ball along the sideline. And if that ball didn't go out on his own, if Penny touched it, it still would have been determined as a kick out of bounds. Same result. Smart play by Penny, even though the ball went out on his own.
And so a rare mistake by the rookie kicker, Brandon Aubrey, after he doinked in an extra point. He's been so good this year. Gives the Eagles the ball on their own 40-yard line.
He said 35. Oh, he tripped.
On the fake. Pressure from Lawrence. Hurts moves away. Now he's in real trouble and floats it back near side. Incomplete. Jack Stoll was.
My bad, y'all. My bad. I do 6 things at once. Man, the game tripping. My bad.
He returns that for a touchdown, it wouldn't have counted.
Absolutely. I think that's the mechanics we all would love to see. Allow replay to get it right, automatically review, change of possession, and all in all sets up second and goal from the 10, and all is right in the world.
Yeah, so Eagles maintain possession. I was going to say, Greg, the one thing that has been a bugaboo for them this year, turnovers, right? They're 23rd in the league in turning over. They've had issues there. And that's what Sirianni told us. I'm okay with the aggressive interceptions because our receivers are so good, but we got to hold on to the football. They do this time, makes it second and goal. Hurts, slant, Brown, hit immediately at the 5. There's a penalty on the far side of the field. Monte Smith was over there against Bland. Let's see what the call is.
Yeah, they're going to get Dallas on a hold. I think Jaron Kearse was up in press coverage on Dallas Goedert, and I think they're going to get him on a hold.
Holding, defense, number 1. Penalty is half the distance to the ball, automatic first down.
Yeah, he's running a little inside nod, and see Sirianni saying walk it back, and that'll give them a fresh set of downs now inside the 5. Philly trying to go in and answer that last Dallas score.
Gotta be honest, when you said hold on Dallas, I don't know if you meant the team or the player. Thanks for clarifying. So it is a first and goal.
Well done, well done.
Swift up the gut. And he's going to pick up a couple yards, get down to the 3. Oso Odighizuo's had a great year. The interior of that Dallas line was there. Second down.
See Julio Jones, number 80. Obviously the legendary receiver. He had a big touchdown in the red zone last week against Washington. See him coming in here now, lining up opposite formation from A.J. Brown, top of your screen.
Swift sprinting to the edge, and Parsons, he's close, he's going to be short, inside the 1. Parsons got a hand on him, but Swift kept going. 3rd and goal from inside the 1.
Yeah, great job running through contact there by Swift. Parsons made contact about the 3.5, 4 yard line and just kept moving. Yeah, he's clearly short. Dallas is trying to sub, and not sure if they got the right people out there.
Brotherly shove time. They shoves him in by 2 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Yeah, advantage Philadelphia there on that 3rd and short. Dallas was trying to get a substitution with the defensive line. Think they're a little short. You see, they got a linebacker there playing 3 technique.
Uh-oh.
And I think they were missing an additional defensive lineman, and we've seen Philly do this time and time again.
You ever watch that play and wonder what Jason Kelce thinks on the very bottom of it every single time?
Yes, I think he's hoping he comes out the other side and can get up in one piece.
Here's Jay Gilliam for the extra point. And it's perfect. Eagles tie it up at 14. Now the Eagles called in a friend to heist the trailer for Kevin Hart's new film, Lift. Take a look.
Initiating global trailer launch.
Can I get you a drink, Abby?
Agent Gladwell,
Am I in trouble?
you and your friends are looking at 20 years to life, but I'm here to offer you a deal. We need you to steal something.
Okay, let's rock and roll this. Our next score is $500 million in gold. We gotta steal it 40,000 feet in the air.
We're taking the plane, the whole plane?
Kind of hard to take half a plane. Is everybody in position? Showtime. We gotta get to the cockpit!
Lift, rated PG-13. Full trailer available now.
Got a price to pay. California on my license plate. Last year, they put me on some. Put me on some. Put me on some.
I get to love you. Forever I'm yours. Forever I do. Every kiss begins with K.
Hey! Hi! Hey! Thank you! Nice to hang it out! Cheers!
They just moved here from San Francisco.
McCaffrey stinks!
They can't do us like that.
Mom, you can't let them do us like that. McCaffrey still stinks.
Tough crowd.
Here we go.
Fox Monday. When pushed to the edge.
Uh-oh.
Special Forces World's Toughest Test. All new
I
Monday.
think the Cowboys gonna go again.
Jalen Hurts is 25 years old. He's got the most rushing touchdowns for any Eagles quarterback ever. In front of a couple guys who could really move. Randall Cunningham was, he was lightning fast. And Donovan McNabb. So Hurts, the all-time record, rushing it in with that brotherly shove to tie this game. They just showed Bryce Harper here in the stadium. That's why the crowd erupted. You can see it on the scoreboard in the back. Of course, the Phillies play right across the street. We're talking about the brotherly show. Aaron Andrews has a little different perspective, don't you, EA?
Yeah, you asked what Jason Kelsey is thinking at the bottom of that. I don't know, but I asked Fletcher Cox what opposing defenses are thinking as they're lining up across from it. He said they're thinking this. Oh, man, get low. Here we go. Oh no, it didn't work. Our offense has this down to an absolute science. He said, I am thankful every single time it is not us lining up against our offense.
That was unbelievable. I don't know if I could do that again if you tried. So here's Prescott looking for an answer. Oh, in stride, CeeDee Lamb. Beauty.
Uh-oh.
Slant cut, first down, pick up a quick 15 up to the 40.
And this is the challenge that defensive coordinator Sean Desai has to deal with. Does he want to continue to keep two high safeties like he did there? But knowing how they want to operate this Dallas offense in these middle zone, these quick throws, the quicks, the short screen game on early downs, it leaves a lot of holes. He told me I have to continue to change the looks pre and post snap. If I give Dak his first read like you saw there, he's automatic.
Pollard gets a block and then gets taken from behind a little bit there by Zach Cunningham. Come over and get him after a short game. Hey, two forces collide on Big News Saturday on Fox. J.D. McCarthy and third-ranked Michigan battling 11th-ranked Penn State. It all starts Big Noon kickoff live from Happy Valley. 10 a.m. Eastern, then it's Michigan-Penn State all on Fox on Saturday. Cowboys look at their first drive. They went 3 and out since. They've really moved it. Couple of touchdown drives too. With 4:01 to go in this first half, second down. Blitz is picked up. Now Prescott is in trouble and he gets dropped. Jacoby Dean was there, so was Fletcher Cox.
This time Sean Desai shows single high and then they get out of it. Dak Prescott has nowhere to go with the ball. You see Dean working, Zach Martin, Fletcher Cox working, Biotish the center, and it was really just that he had nowhere to go with the ball. That was the extra second to allow that pressure to get home. Nice job there. You saw Sean Desai, the defensive coordinator.
Now it's 3rd and 15. Stun is picked up. Prescott lets it rip. Lamb makes the catch, and he is stopped short, about 2 yards short of a first. It'll be a 4th and 2 from the 48, as Byard was there to wrap him up.
Well, we've seen Nick Sirianni go for it twice. We saw Mike McCarthy go for it on 4th down on their first scoring drive. Does he do it again? Just shy of midfield. Each team is batting 1,000 so far on 4th down. We'll see if they can keep the streak alive.
Over the middle, it's caught by Ferguson. First down, Dallas. What a big first half he's had.
Just think it's very telling that on 3rd down, 4th down, critical down, it's straight man. Who does he go to? Goes to Ferguson. I can't stress enough how important it is that it doesn't all have to fall on CeeDee Lamb on every critical situation. That time he goes to his young tight end, and he keeps coming through, making play after play.
Yeah, 4 catches, a touchdown, 62 yards, and a big conversion on 4th down as we've hit the 2-minute warning. Well, it's Dallas, Philly. You know it's going to be a little spicy, and this one has been that and more. We're all tied. 2 minutes to go, first half.
All flights have been grounded.
I had to escape. The city was sticky and cruel. Maybe I should have called you first, but I was trying to get to you. I was dreaming while I drove the long straight road ahead. I drove all night.
The distance is nothing when home means everything.
Hey, everybody, let's take a picture.
Wow.
Buy the Google Pixel 8 Pro from Verizon and get it on them.
Want to get first dibs on Walmart Black Friday deals? Join Walmart Plus now because members shop online 3 hours early. It all starts Wednesday, November 8th at noon. Join Walmart Plus today and shop Black Friday deals.
Hey, deal lovers.
Coming in.
Here's something new.
Having good taste shouldn't cost you a good deal. And in this hut, $7 gets you both.
The all-new $7 deal lovers menu at Pizza Hut.
Because it's only a deal if you love it.
I'm coming in hot.
This is the icon of vacations. Icon of the Seas, arriving 2024.
USAA presents this salute to service moment. From supersonic F-16s to UH-60 Blackhawks, the roar of a military flyover is the highlight of NFL pregame activities. This powerful display represents an aerial salute to military members past and present. To all that have worn the uniform, the NFL and USAA say thank you. See how USAA honors and protects our military at salutetoservice.com.
All right, Kevin, ahead on the Verizon Halftime Show. Terry will have the highlights from the early games, including some fourth-quarter drama in Houston, Atlanta, and Foxborough. Plus, we'll check in on the Giants and Raiders in Las Vegas. We'll see you at the half. Back to you now in Philly.
Kurt, appreciate that. Both Dak Prescott and Jalen Hurts seen there in cartoon format. Both playing well in this game. Only their second ever meeting, as Aaron told you before the game. Last year, they didn't face each other. They were each missing one of those games. Here's Prescott. Blitz coming. Sees it. Gets rid of Pollard. Dropped it. And that was never a catch. It's incomplete. But yeah, so they've only faced each other one time until today. Prescott, after the 3 and out on the first drive, has played really well. 10 of 15, 153 yards, 2 scores. Hurts 8 of 11, 108 yards. Has run one in. But, you know, a couple guys that I think are going to play each other a lot more than just 2 times going forward. 2nd and 10. Pollard, right side. Good strong run inside the 35, and Pollard going to get down to the 33. He's got a 7-yard gain. Sorry, Greg.
Sorry, no, I was going to say, I was interested to see if they were able to make this third and manageable, what that would do to Nick Sirianni's decision to use a timeout. I'm sure he's thinking if they can get a stop here, give his offense a chance to get a possession to end the first half and start the second. But I think as they got it down to 3rd and under 5, he's not going to give him more time.
3rd and 3 here. Over the middle, drop by Gallup. He had the first. No one was near him, and he just couldn't hang on. And now it's 4th and 3, and here comes the field goal unit.
Yeah, just a critical drop, obviously for a lot of reasons. Dallas is hoping to go down here and get some points before half. But as I was just saying, now Philadelphia, they have all 3 timeouts. Based on what happens here, make or miss with the field goal, they're still going to get the ball with over a minute to go and 3 timeouts to go down there, get points, and get the ball to start the second half.
This will be a 51-yard try from Brandon Aubrey. It went off the post on an extra point earlier. This kick is up, and it is good. Boy, unbelievable. Now the record for any kicker to start their career. He's 19 of 19 on the year, and it gives the Cowboys the lead back here in Philadelphia.
Here at Once Upon a Farm, we chose the new Capital One Venture X business card.
With no preset spending limit, our purchasing power adapts to meet our business needs. And unlimited double miles means we earn more too.
What's in your wallet?
The 3 for Me only at Chili's serves up bottomless drinks, bottomless chips and salsa, and a cheeseburger and fries for just $10.99. Hey, it's 3 for me, not 3 for us. This Chili's 3 for Me is the best $10.99 you can eat.
Amanda? Oh, hi, Amanda. Come on in.
It's the Masked Singer. One Hit Wonders Night.
Wednesday.
I get chills.
4 new costumes with all kinds of swag.
One of my favorite costumes ever.
Get the wildest guesses yet.
That is Tom Jones.
John Cougar Mellencamp.
Mariah Carey. I think I would know my baby mama. Be more specific.
All new Masked Singer this Wednesday on Fox.
The next generation is bringing down the family legacy.
I need a shot right now.
Can Gordon set them straight before it goes up in smoke?
This is a joke, and your parents are giving you everything. Jeez.
All New Kitchen Nightmares, Monday on Fox.
17-14 Cowboys. You know, daylight savings time is over, so it gets dark early, nighttime in Philadelphia, but a gorgeous day. Temperatures in the 60s today, and these two rivalries back at it. Eagles took the early lead. Cowboys jumped in front. Eagles tied. Cowboys back in front with 1:15 to go in the half. Eagles have all 3 timeouts, though. So really plenty of time. And they'll start from the 25. Well, in honor of the NFL Salute to Service initiative in advance of Veterans Day, we proudly salute our nation's heroes and the organizations that serve them. Fox Sports partners with Purple Heart Homes to provide housing solutions for disabled and aging veterans. Visit purplehearthomesusa.org to learn more.
Now, if you're Philly, you're looking for a drive starter. You're looking for something quick. Screen, draw, quick game, something to generate a positive play, and then that sparks getting your first down, and then you go full 2-minute mode. Every drive starts with the first call sheet.
4-man rush, some pressure on Hurts, escapes, can run, will run, and Hurts across the 30. He's been dealing with that knee injury, that left knee. He had a brace on it a couple weeks and has been a little bit more conservative running the football, but it stops it with 1:08 to go.
Yeah, he has. He's been running as a last resort, and I mentioned earlier, we put up that graphic that showed his progression as a passer through his first couple years in the league. It's pretty remarkable that it happened this fast. I think we see players that come in with this skill set of being such dynamic runners where teams want to take advantage of it, and that transition doesn't happen until later in their career as kind of an ability to extend it. For him to make this progress this early is pretty impressive.
2nd and 3. Kane lost a dive to try and make that catch. He does, but maybe better that he didn't because he caught it. The time runs and they gained a half yard. Don't use a timeout here because they want to pick up the first down first.
Yeah, neither did Mike McCarthy.
3rd and 3, and whistles blow. There's movement. The Eagles will move back 5 yards.
False start. Offense, number 62. 5-yard penalty, 3rd down.
They call it on Kelsey. See him just kind of shake the ball a little bit. It's just enough. You see Chauncey Golston, the defensive tackle, kind of pointing at him, saying he moved the ball. The official on the sideline saw it. Now it changes everything here on 3rd and 8.
With 44 seconds to go in the half. Gotta get get to the 35. Pressure from Parsons. Hurts has a man for a first down. It's A.J. Brown, his 5th catch of the day. And they've got the first, and it stops the clock with 39 seconds.
Yeah, just real soft coverage on the outside by Deron Bland. That's routes on air. I mean, that's pitch and catch, 4-man rush, no pressure in his face. He hits that back throw. You give that sort of cushion to A.J. Brown, every other receiver on the field could just take a seat. That ball's going to number 11 100% of the time. That's too easy.
4-man rush, pressure from Lawrence. Hurts, escapes. Gets it blocked from Gainwell and gets sandwiched right around the 44. And now Eagles will use a timeout. Their first timeout of the half was 31 seconds ago. Around the league earlier today, well, the Chiefs over in Germany beat the Dolphins. They had a big lead. Dolphins came back. Chiefs held on. Ravens are just crushing people. They beat Seattle in a rout, and they ran for 300 yards. And Josh Dobbs, an unbelievable story. They just got him a couple days ago because Kirk Cousins hurt. Comes off the bench, drives them down the field at the end of the game, and they win and beat Atlanta. And the Vikings are 5-4. They're right in the mix.
They are right in the playoff picture. And who would have thought with the way their season started, Kirk Cousins had them kind of back to life, and then obviously suffers the devastating Achilles injury last week, and have to feel good for Dobbs. That's pretty impressive on a short week, like you said, to not only go there and play quarterback, but to come away with a game-winning drive for a win.
You know, then we were talking about C.J. Stroud, the rookie for Houston, threw for 5 touchdowns today.
470 yards, 5 touchdowns. I mean,
he's really been great.
It's unbelievable.
So 32 seconds ago, 2 timeouts for Philadelphia here, down by 3 in this first half. Fake the blitz, Hurts in trouble again, and Micah Parsons is going to wrap him up for a big sack. And Hurts is slow to get up.
Yeah, I'll tell you, KB, let's take a look at this. The initial contact hit him right in that left side of his knee. Yeah, I thought so. He kind of went to a dead stop there in the pocket after the initial bump to his leg, and then Parsons was there to clean it up. We'll take another look at it as they tend to Hurts. So take a look here. Watch the contact to his lower leg. I think it's Kelsey. Oh, no, it's DeMarcus Lawrence kind of hits him low. And you could tell he kind of just gave up on it. Yeah, he takes a direct blow on that left knee, and Micah Parsons is just there to clean it up. He's coming back in.
I mean, he is tough. All of Philadelphia took a big, deep breath there. He still looks like he's still got that brace on that left knee, but obviously that was an awkward hit. Thankfully, his leg didn't get caught in the ground. But after the sack from Parsons, it moves him all the way back. It's 3rd and 14 with 19 seconds left. They're just going to hand it off here to Gainwell, and he runs his way to the 40. But Dallas had a chance to call a timeout, and they will with 10 seconds to go, at least to set up Turpin, who's an electric returner.
Dallas, their second of the half. 30-second timeout. Please set the game clock to 10 seconds.
What'll be interesting for Hurts is going into the half and kind of cooling down. You hope that knee's okay for the second half. And now I think if you're Braden Mann, the one mission is to not get it anywhere near Kevontae Turpin.
Yeah, and they got to make sure their protection's right. We watched them block a punt last week against the Rams. Dorrance Armstrong, number 92. He's one of the best in the league. They line him up on the A-gap, either side of the long snapper. That's tough duty inside. So first order of business, get this ball off. I think if I'm Philly, I'm kicking this thing into the 3rd row. I'm kicking it into the bleachers. I am not letting Turpin get his hands on the ball.
Man gets it away. It's a low sinking kick. And Turpin's going to let it go down to the 11-yard line. And that should essentially do it for the half. Cowboys have one timeout, but figure take a knee and go to the locker room up by 3.
And I think the main storyline right now, the only thing Philadelphia is worrying about is the health of that guy right there. I mean, he's the center of this entire team. He's the center of this city, and hopefully he can go in there at halftime and regroup and come out and still be able to play here in the second half.
Yeah, Marcus Mariota is the backup. But hopefully Hurts is just fine to come on back. Take a knee. That'll do it. Send it to the half with the Cowboys up by 3. Verizon halftime comes your way after these messages.
Michigan, Penn State, two forces collide. Big news Saturday on Fox. In a Paramount Big Ten battle, 11th ranked Penn State.
Halftime, y'all.
JJ
What you got?
ranked Michigan. The best pregame, the best in
with them Cowboys.
Michigan, Penn State. Big news Saturday on Fox.
However you do the holidays, do it together in the Chevy that's right for you. The strong and capable Chevy Silverado, the award-winning Chevy Equinox, or the all-new Chevy Trax. This holiday season, do more together in a new Chevy. Get 1.9% financing on all 2023 Silverado 1500 pickups, or get $2,000 total cash allowance on this Silverado. Chevy drives Texas.
We keep this love in a photograph. We make these memories for ourselves, where our eyes are never closing, our hearts are never broken, and time's forever frozen still. So you can keep me inside the pocket of your ripped.
With the new Flextra Credits plan from Reliant, you can spice things up a little or a lot. That's because every week the 2 days used the most electricity are free, up to $8 a month. Plus, you get 3 $25 bill credits to cash in during your plan. There's living. And then there's Living Flextra. Flextra Credits, powered by 100% solar. Reliant, official energy provider of the Dallas Cowboys.
The Kia EV6 was named 2023 North American Utility Vehicle of the Year. So consider this our victory lap. Kia, movement that inspires.
Today's game is brought to you locally by Shields.
Welcome to the Verizon Halftime, the official 5G network of the NFL.
It has lived up to the hype so far. The Cowboys with a 3-point lead on the road at Philadelphia, and America's game of the week. Elsewhere, the Raiders.
Interim head coach for the Raiders, there he is, Antonio Pierce, former New York Giant, hugging owner Mark Davis. Daniel Jones, quarterback for the New York Giants, tried to scrape the pressure, would have to leave the game with apparent right knee injury. Then Aiden O'Connell coming in, he finds Trey Tucker. Beautiful, wide open, stretches out there. A 50-yard gain, 135 yards passing in the first half by O'Connell. And then that set up a Josh Jacobs 1-yard touchdown run. And it's 24-0. All Raiders over the New York Giants. Bryce Young, number 1 pick in this year's NFL draft out of Alabama, throwing it late to the outside. He'll learn in the NFL. You can't be late with the football. Kenny Moore's there. He takes the interception back. 49 yards for the touchdown. All coach 20-3 over the Carolina Panthers.
All right. Earlier today, the Packers snapped a 4-game losing streak. Washington won at New England. Josh Dobbs came in and led Minnesota to a game-winning drive in Atlanta. Baltimore all over Seattle. Houston rookie C.J. Stroud, 5 touchdown passes, 470 yards, and the game-winning drive over Tampa. New Orleans knocked off Chicago. Cleveland shut out Arizona. And in Frankfurt, the Chiefs go to 7-2, knocking off Miami. All right, Howie, Dallas and Philly.
Philly, who struggled so far this season in the red zone, got a little bit creative in the first half. Just a simple shift by Kenneth Gainwell from right to left out of gun. Draws a 6th defender over to the wide side of the field. They get a hat on a hat to the right side. They pull Kelsey. Gainwell follows Kelsey, adds a flip to it. It's 14-yard TD.
Yeah, I like the aggressive approach by both head coaches. They've gone for it on fourth down a couple of different times. You look at, Philadelphia, they went for it on fourth down on their 30, and you look at McCarthy, he ended up going for fourth down there at midfield. I like the aggressive approach.
All right, we saw Jalen Hurts a couple of plays before the half, limping around, but he did look good going in the locker room. Certainly we'll keep an eye on him in the second half of this game. Verizon play of the first half is Jake Ferguson getting the touchdown, and the Cowboys have a 3-point lead at the break.
The Verizon Halftime Show is brought to you by Verizon, the official 5G network of the NFL.
Next Sunday, it's a huge day of football on Fox. And it all kicks off with a special Veterans Day pregame show, live from the Air Force Academy in Colorado Springs. Then, the action begins as Christian McCaffrey and the Niners take on the Jaguars. Touchdown! And in America's Game of the Week, NFC East rivals collide as Dak leads the Cowboys against the Giants. Wow! It all begins next Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern on Fox with the pregame special. Check for the game in your area.
Get ready for the most epic game show ever created.
Welcome to the floor.
81 experts.
My category's dogs.
Famous sidekicks.
I'm taking on barbecue.
Go head to head.
Woo! Let the duel begin. Brisket. Banana pudding. Cornbread.
The winner takes control of their opponent's squares until only one survives.
Chicken. Pass.
Let's light it up. Who will conquer the floor?
Premieres January 2nd on Fox.
There's so much in store. Don't miss season 10 of The Masked Singer. All new Wednesdays on Fox.
Tell them it's going down now. Sunday Morning Football is back for an encore in Frankfurt, Germany. Come on! Exclusively on NFL Network.
Let's go!
Jonathan Taylor and the Colts. Touchdown! Square off against Mac Jones and the Patriots.
A laser!
Rise, shine, and watch a full day of football. Next Sunday at 9:30 on NFL Network and stream on NFL Plus.
It's been an incredible season. It's been an awesome year.
All the adversity and the challenges and everything y'all been through this season, y'all done amazing and persevered. I've been waiting for this for 23 years.
Since I was way down here. I've been a Rangers fan a long time.
We always got baseball cards and starting on Ryan.
We came so close, 12 years ago?
We're in tears when we lost.
Disappointment after disappointment. We never knew when they were going to come back.
This year, we put it all together.
People didn't expect us to be in this position.
And through all highs and the lows, you stuck it out and you stuck by each other, and that's the Texas way to do it.
Already.
Let's go!
Hey! The Texas Rangers win the World Series!
He's crying for the right reasons, because we did it! We did it!
How does this feel?
The celebration continues on the field behind me.
All your fans are watching. What's your message to them?
You guys deserve this, man.
People are ready to agree.
It's definitely a memory nobody will ever forget. And I don't have to listen to all those Astros fans in Houston anymore brag about their team.
Ranger fans, our lives are now complete.
Congratulations, Rangers.
Way to go, guys.
And we could not be more proud of our Rangers.
My grandma took me to games as a kid, and she's looking down right now, so I know she's happy.
Go Rangers.
On Tubi, the rom-coms where sexy heartthrobs lift up their shirts to reveal the most perfect abs you've ever seen. Just keep going.
Out here, we're cowboy ready.
security. Wrangler, official jeans of the Dallas Cowboys. Available at Cavender's.
The reviews are in, and everyone loves Season Pass from TXU Energy. 50% off your energy charges all winter and summer.
What's not to love? I saved $450 last year.
Half off for half the year is a real crowd pleaser.
Even when the weather's changing, I'm still saving.
Season Pass is relief when you need it most.
You can say that again.
Season Pass is relief when you need it most.
I didn't mean literally.
TXU Energy. Energy for everything.
In America, the future belongs to everyone. So let's gear up for it with an SUV like the Ford Bronco Sport. It has a terrain management system with 5 standard GOAT modes, so you can go over any type of terrain. Plus, 4x4 capability is standard across the entire lineup. Be adventure ready with Ford Bronco Sport. Drive Bronco Sport with low 2.9% financing for 60 months plus $1,000 open bonus cash. See your best in Texas Ford dealer today. Ford, proud partner of the Dallas Cowboys, Mavericks, and Stars.
2 cases of beer, 12 pounds of brisket, 225-degree pit, 112-degree day.
Here, and you guessed it, here too.
8 hours to go. And 99 calories that taste like Texas. Shiner Light Blonde, how Texas does light.
Today's game is brought to you locally by Shinerbach.
This isn't just a helmet. It's years of research and continuous innovation driven by the NFL's advanced data collection and testing. Since 2015, the pace of helmet innovation has multiplied 9 times, leading to an average sustained 25% reduction in concussions across the last 5 seasons. This season, helmet manufacturers have advanced the NFL's vision with a new quarterback-specific helmet designed to increase protection suited to their role on the field. The NFL is committed to health and safety. It's a key to building a better game.
This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of NFL Productions is prohibited.
This is a huge matchup.
Leaping in the air, and he's in. Ferguson is in. Touchdown. Throws it is caught for the touchdown by Turpin. Brotherly shove time. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Today's game flow brought to you by Progressive. Good first half as the Cowboys have a 3-point lead. This Jalen Hurts coming out from the half. Looks to be running a little bit gingerly, but who knows? Who am I to say? Remember, took that shot to the knee at the end of the half. So we'll get a report from Aaron Andrews on his health. Greg Olson, I'm Kevin Burkhardt. So the health is a big thing. But both quarterbacks, both offenses have played pretty well in this first half.
They have, and I think both offenses came out to play the style in which they had to play. They want to try to make this a shootout and hope your defense can get a couple stops, get a couple turnovers to kind of turn the table. So I think this game has gone both exactly how both offenses wanted it to go. Now we'll see who can sustain this in the second half and whose defense can come up with a stop.
Yeah, Eagles will get the ball to start because they won the toss and deferred. But, of course, we'll see how Hurts, who's been dealing with a knee injury last couple weeks. Remember, he put a brace on a couple weeks ago against Miami, and he's been throwing the ball just fine. Look at the first half numbers. You know, I remember Dallas went 3 and out to start the game, but it's been pretty close in a lot of areas. No turnovers. Each team has a couple of sacks. Eagles with 2, Cowboys with 3. So well played. Let's see what the second half has in store for these NFC East rivals. Now the health of Jalen Hurts. EA, what do you know?
Well, I saw exactly what everybody else saw as Jalen Hurts ran out of the Eagles locker room, had a chance to catch up with head coach Nick Sirianni, and I said, what's the status of your quarterback? He said he's okay. I asked, were there any tests done to that left knee? He said no. He said, in fact, he took an IV in my office. And I said, is that it? The knee's fine? That's what you're expecting? He's good to go. You did mention, Kev, that sleeve he's been wearing on his left knee for the past 3 games. And what they're saying, he's experiencing some discomfort. Now for the offense, Sirianni saying, with our quarterback good to go, he's happy with the balance. He just wants everyone to continue to be involved with this offense. And defensively, we need to get the Cowboys off the field on 3rd down.
Well, that's a lot, Aaron. Appreciate that. This is a personal foul on Dallas. That's on Rashaan Evans, who's a practice squad call-up playing special teams. So it gives the Eagles great field position on the 40. And we'll get to see what EA just talked about, the health of Jalen Hurts in that knee. Down by 3, we start the second half with Rashad Penny in the backfield. He's only played 7 offensive snaps all year. Here he is, getting a chance with a huge hole in Penny with a nice gain out to the 46. We talked about the quarterbacks, and they both have played really, really well, and really coming off their best game of the year. And that's continued here in this trend today. Prescott, 10 of 16, 153 yards, 2 scores. Jalen Hurts, see his numbers, also has a rushing touchdown. Another key stat, Greg, each team has gone for it twice on 4th down. They've gotten it twice, and they've led to scores. So that's been a big part of this game, too. Here's Penny getting an opportunity, and Parsons going to wrap him up after a short game. We go down to Tom about the Cowboys.
Well, KB, talking to Mike McCarthy coming out, expect the Cowboys to continue to be aggressive on 4th down. That's the note that he struck. Pleased with the passing game, but said we need to get Tony Pollard more involved. Defensively, he said we need to continue to win up front and get pressure on Jalen Hurts. It's one of the strengths of our team. We know we need to finish with big plays defensively and in the special teams. He gave a big smile. You could tell he's enjoying this challenge in this environment, guys, as he said he would.
Yeah, and Pollard, talking about him, he's got 23 yards so far, but they're obviously doing fine without him to this point. 3rd and 2 for the Eagles. Hurts, give to, no, it's a keeper. Hurts, first down, and slides down and gets hit by Parsons. So is that kind of like Nick Sirianni saying, look, he's fine, here it is, let's move on?
Absolutely, and I'd be curious to see how much more he lines up under center. I think anytime your quarterback might be a little banged up, he's a little easier operating out of the shotgun here. Little zone read keeper. He wanted to be a passer there. That was supposed to activate into an RPO type keep, but he saw the green grass out in front of him, and he's able to pick up the first down with his legs.
Swift, this time, jets through a big hole. DeAndre Swift down to the 40. Picks up 8 yards on first down. And now may the Eagles try to get this run game going a little here.
We talked earlier about Tyler Steen, the right guard. You see him here at 56. Making his debut in the NFL as a starter. Really nice job there. Moving Odigizua out of there. And he's the one who cleared the path and distorted the defense to allow Swift to be pretty much untouched through the hole.
Easy. Package feet.
Hurts. Pressure from Armstrong. Man, wide open it is. Swift, who makes the catch, has a first down inside the 30.
This is just a coverage bust by Dallas. You can see Swift, he initially just runs a flat route, and he is uncovered. He just kind of went scramble drill and ended up taking it up. You see him, he's wide open. Hurts doesn't see him initially, and then he kind of goes into scramble mode and is able to find him late.
The throw it again. 4-man pressure. Hurts going deep for the end zone. Devontae Smith has got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Well, I think any questions coming out of the half about the health of Jalen Hurts, I think were answered on that drive. Used him a little bit to pick up a first down as a runner, and that is just an absolutely perfectly placed go ball, bump and run man coverage, the top corner, Deron Bland of Dallas against Devontae Smith, and you can't execute a go ball any better than that.
Extra point is up and good, and now the Eagles back in front. Oh, Jalen Hurts says knee injury, nah. Right down the field they go, and a beauty to Devontae Smith, 29 yards out. Eagles back in front.
Sometimes just ordering lunch can be a lot for young homeowners turning into their parents.
Look at that. It's like a science project.
So what can I get you for a base?
What is a base? I'm falling behind already.
Progressive can't protect you from becoming your parents, but we can protect your home and auto when you bundle with us. This holiday season, give your family the gift that keeps on going.
Our very own Energizer Bunny?
Energizer Ultimate Lithium. The #1 longest lasting AA battery.
Ready for Walmart Black Friday deals? Get the play set for $12.97. These Skull Candy headphones for $49, and so many more amazing deals. It all starts online Wednesday. Shop Walmart Black Friday deals.
When game time runs into dinner time, a hero must rise. Like DiGiorno Rising Crust Pizza. Because delicious fresh baked taste straight from your oven always wins. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
There are trucks, then there's the truck, GMC Sierra. Available with the V8 engine. The Super Cruise hands-free driving experience. And of course, the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. Not just any truck, the truck.
So I'm at McDonald's.
If you got a McDonald's Mambo sauce, you'd want to tell thousands of people about it too.
It's spicy. I was not expecting that.
Sweet and spicy jam and Mambo sauce are on the McDonald's menu for a limited time. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Upgrade ready. One.
Patrick's saying T-Mobile lets you upgrade as often as every year.
Take charge with the freedom to upgrade every year with Go 5G Next at T-Mobile.
Also, he's hungry.
Two forces collide as 11th-ranked Penn State hosts 3rd-ranked Michigan. Big noon Saturday on Fox.
Today's game on Fox is sponsored by T-Mobile. It's better over here.
Welcome back to Lincoln Financial Field here in Philadelphia. Fireworks going off, and it's been a great one, as you would expect, between these two rivals and two of the best in the NFC. Eagles on the opener of the second half go right down the field. Jalen Hurts proves that his knee is just fine and threw an absolutely perfect pass to Devontae Smith for a 29-yard score. 4th touchdown of the year for Devontae. Eagles back in front. Little seesaw going on here tonight from South Philly. Now it's Dallas's turn, and they'll start from the 25-yard line. Well, this is something we talked to Dak Prescott about. The Eagles have been down. It doesn't seem to bother them. When the Cowboys have trailed, especially on the road, they want to change the narrative. And here's part of it, right? This Dak and this offense, can they change this and play well trailing on the road? Here's their chance.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think you go back to that San Francisco game, that kind of hand early. They're looking to put that game behind them. They know they're going to need these battle-tested road games as they prepare for a playoff run.
To throw on first down, lofting down the sideline for Lamb, who had his hands up looking for a flag, but Darius Slay, a good coverage there. Well, let's see, maybe a little bit more than good coverage, huh? Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, Slay's grabbing that left arm, a lot of hand fighting. I think at this level, you kind of are going to let that go at the moment, but something to keep an eye on as the game plays out on some critical downs. Do the officials let him play? Do they make those calls?
Here is Pollard. Big hole for Tony Pollard. And a first down. Pollard's going to pick up 15. Well, you heard Tom say, Coach McCarthy said he wanted to get him going. That's a good start.
Yeah, and these are the explosive runs we're accustomed to seeing him make the previous few years. You know, it's been now as a workhorse as he kind of lost a little of that juice, but he showed it here, getting through well blocked against the light box that the Philadelphia Eagle defense loves to play. They think their front can hold up against the run. Nice job there by that Dallas offensive line and Tony Pollard.
Three tight ends. Pollard to run it again. Tries to get outside. Breaks the tackle. Nice effort by Pollard. Ends up getting 5 yards, getting around Bradbury there.
Yeah, you go back to that graphic of Dallas playing from behind, and it's reflected. It's always reflected the hardest on the quarterback. There's no real offense in the league that's designed to just play from behind and trail and be in must-pass situations the entire game. They want to be in tight ball games, play with a lead. That allows them to activate all elements of this play-action game, the run game, the short passing game. It all goes hand in hand.
On a fake. He's got time here. Lets it rip far side of the field. Caught for a first down. As Prescott finds Jalen Tolbert. But he had a lot of time.
Yeah, we mentioned how good Philadelphia is with generating pressure with a front four. This time, great job by this offensive line, giving Dak time to go all the way across his progression to Tolbert. Able to pick up that first down. Nice job.
His first catch today. Played a little bit more last week. And some this week as well, set from South Alabama. First down run. Dowell, big hole again, and a first down. Rico Dowell now penalty. And we'll see if this holds up, because Dowell's got a big-time run down to the 27, but might be moving on back.
Holding. Offense, number 86. 10-yard penalty. First down.
Luke Schoonmaker wipes out an 18-yard run.
Yeah, you see him, he takes that right hand, and anytime the defender is outside the framework of the offensive player and you see his body kind of distort out in space, officials are going to call that 100% of the time. You can grab them. People think anytime you grab cloth that it's a hold. It's not, but they have to be in front of you. You have to keep them inside the framework of your body, and that time Byard was clearly not, and pretty easy call.
First and long, Reddick coming out pressure. Ferguson, almost made a spectacular catch. That would have been sensational. Could not hang on.
I think it was Zach Cunningham who came in. He kind of put the second hit. Reed Blankenship put the first contact on him, and Zach Cunningham from his linebacker spot got enough depth to punch that ball loose.
Jet sweep. Turpin is in trouble, regains his balance, and then tries to get out near midfield, right around the original line of scrimmage there.
You can see immediately after Turpin got the ball, Josh Sweat was in the backfield, and when he went to kind of bubble and gain some depth to avoid him, once he lost his balance, the whole timing of the play was kind of thrown off.
Cowboys 4 of 8 on third down today. This, though, a 3rd and 15. Four-man rush. First read not there. Here's Ferguson. Comes back to get it, and now is swarmed by Eagles. He's down to the 43. About halfway to a first down. It looks like Dallas reluctantly is going to send out the punt team.
Yeah, what looked like a promising drive for this Dallas offense obviously got put behind the sticks with that holding call, and that's what happens when you make teams just snap it over and over again. Don't give up the big play. Keep things in front of you. The more an offense has to continue to run additional downs, the more likely it is that you generate a negative play, a penalty, a sack, tackle for loss. Make them keep snapping it. Nice job here by this Philadelphia Eagles, forcing a fourth down.
Anger's kick. Covey fair catch, pulls it in at about the 13-yard line. Oh, Jack Harlow seeing him perform live on Fox during the halftime show on Thanksgiving Day in Detroit. Eagles football when we're back.
Check ball.
Don't put off tomorrow.
Yeah, check up.
What you can do today, y'all.
Let's go. Check ball.
Believe me when I say, let us all get together. Yeah, right now.
Man, come on. Check.
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 That's nasty.
What?
Check ball.
See what you got. Could be.
Let's go. Take it to the hole.
Run it back. Check up.
Oh, you serious?
Let's go.
Check.
Total by Verizon is wireless that goes all in for you. That means unlimited data, powered by Verizon, priced by us for just $25 a line. No contracts, no credit checks. Sounds pretty hard to beat, but all in is all in. So we added Disney Plus Premium on us. So rides are a little more, because it can't be total unless it's all in. Total by Verizon. Now, for a limited time, get a free Samsung Galaxy A13 5G when you switch. Only at Total by Verizon.
This holiday season at PetSmart, buy 3 dog or cat toys and get the 4th free. Plus, get $20 off all Purina products when you spend $100 or more. PetSmart, anything for pets.
Can Gordon save the family legacy from the next generation?
This is a joke, and your parents are giving you everything.
Jeez. All New Kitchen Nightmares, Monday on Fox.
He's got the Hall of Famers, playmakers.
We coming with some swag.
Game changers. And Lil Wayne is in the house. Unmuted. Weekdays at 9:30 Eastern, only on FS1.
Today's game on Fox is sponsored by PetSmart. Anything for pets.
Oh, who the hell are the Cowboys? We beat them every time we play them.
Oh, I would have said something to Buddy, but he wouldn't stand on the field long enough. He put his big fat rear end into the dressing room.
I resent that. I've been on a diet. I lost a couple of pounds, and I thought I was looking good.
It's so good. Rivalry goes back a long time, and there's a lot of hatred between these two teams and fan bases. 129th meeting. That was the Bounty Bowl back in the day. Buddy Ryan and Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy thought there was a bounty taken out on kicker Luis and Dejas. I think it was Jesse Small, the linebacker, that went to attack him after a kick. This rivalry has it all, and so far this game has it all. Eagles up 21-17. They get the ball back, go to the run game with Swift. And I don't know there's a ton of time left, but it does feel like this is almost a must-have stop for Dallas.
I think so, especially because you got Philly backed up this close to their own end zone. If you can force a 3-and-out based on the punt, you'll get the ball somewhere around midfield. I agree. They got to find a way to get a stop, and winning that early first down is a good start. Could you imagine if coaches said that about each other in today's world? The internet would blow up.
Hurts, quick throw in the middle. There's Dallas Goddard who makes the catch. And Goddard is going to be short of a first down. Just his second catch today. Make it 3rd and 1. Honestly, it'd be amazing if coaches talked like they would just go on social media and do it themselves.
It would be fantastic.
I don't think Mike McCarthy and Nick Sirianni are doing that after the game, but hey. Get that brotherly shove, quarterback sneak going, and again, it's successful. It's about as automatic as a play has ever been in NFL history.
Yeah, I know we touched on it earlier in the year, and again, it gets earlier in the game, it gets all the attention, but having that play as such a pretty much an automatic in your back pocket, whether it's 3rd or 4th down, the opportunities that it presents to be aggressive on those earlier downs for a play caller, I can't stress enough what an advantage that is when you know you don't have to get 10 yards through 3 downs. You only have to get 8 or 9. You see Dallas continue to play this bump and run man coverage. Saw it on the Devontae Smith touchdown.
Blitz here. Hurts steps away, going deep far side. Devontae Smith jumps up, and I don't think he's in. No, he's out.
Yeah, this time a much better job by Deron Bland staying in phase with Devontae Smith. And watch the job he does, pushing him to the sideline.
Well, the flag just got thrown right now.
I missed the call. I didn't hear who they called it on. Oh, they called it on Dallas. Lining up in the neutral zone.
I didn't see that at all.
I didn't see that at all. I thought Bland did a nice job downfield and kind of learned his lesson from the last Devontae Smith catch for a touchdown and sets up 1st and 5.
Here's Swift bouncing to the outside and then turns it upfield and runs into Parsons after a 2-yard gain. This is what they called last time.
Yeah, you see his hand. They're saying he lined up in the neutral zone. Jonathan Hankins, 95, the defensive tackle. That's what the flag was buried in there somewhere in the pile.
I never saw the flag at the usually that's right away. The flag comes out. I didn't see it. Nonetheless, 2nd down and 3.
Tiger whip, Tiger whip, Tiger whip, Tiger whip.
A little confusion as Swift breaks a couple of tackles and has a 1st down. Boy, I'm not sure if Hurts was deciding to keep it or hand off. Either way, it worked, and DeAndre Swift made a great run to pick up the 1st.
Yeah, look at the job by Oso Odigizua, number 97. He almost blows this at the mesh point of the handoff, but give credit there to DeAndre Swift, not only to escape that tackle, but he's able to break out free around the left edge and pick up a 1st down.
Swift's had to work today, averaging 3 yards a carry. So 13 carries, 39 yards. But they're sticking with it. Quick throw near side, A.J. Brown. Gets a block and skirts to the outside as Brown up across the 42. Well, tomorrow, Special Forces returns with an all-new episode. Only 7 celebrities remain. Their next challenge will push them to the edge. How many will last? Don't miss an all-new episode of Special Forces. World's Toughest Test. It's tomorrow on Fox. Would you do that if they asked you?
No chance. I'm a feet on the ground guy. I'm not much into heights and not much into being submerged in water. So I think it's Special Forces is not really in my future.
Submerged in water sounds dicey. That didn't sound fun.
Not for me.
2nd down. Pressure on Hurts. Lofty one for A.J. Brown, but they're going to get Gilmore on the penalty. Stephon Gilmore had the coverage. Mike McCarthy doesn't like it.
Pass interference. Defense, number 21. Ball be placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic 1st down.
Tell you what, KB, I don't love this call. I think Stephon Gilmore clearly sees the ball. You can see Al Harris, he doesn't agree with it either. I thought Gilmore played that double move pretty well, stayed on top of the route. The ball to me looked like it was thrown out of bounds.
Yeah, I'm not sure he was going to catch that. That's what Mike McCarthy is saying. Gilmore played it well, but they get him. And it helps the Eagles with a 17-yard pickup. Make it 1st down and 10 from the 41. On the fake. A lot of time. Hurts loading up. Going deep. Looking for Brown. Triple coverage. And it's incomplete.
It's one of those plays where it's like, you know what? I think A.J. Brown is somewhere out there. I'm just going to throw it up to him and give him a chance to climb the ladder. Give credit here to Deron Bland. Goes up and he ends up high pointing the ball with that right hand coming across. Making a nice play on the ball. Gilmore in a nice position too. Well defended downfield by this Dallas secondary.
I mean, they had every member of the secondary on the play.
I think that's a pretty good plan with number 11. I think the more bodies around him, the better.
So he will get a breather. 2nd and 10. Hurts rolling out on his stride. Goddard had a head of steam and a 1st down for Dallas. Goddard inside the 20 and all the way down to the 12-yard line. And now he's a little slow getting up. Boy, was that a beautifully designed play. And now hopefully he's okay. So here's the play to Goddard. It picked up 29, and now check him out and see if he's okay after going down hard at the end.
You are not related. There's no ancestry connecting you. But look how similar you are. You work at it. You keep going. You may not be brothers and sisters, but if tough were a gene, you would be.
You aren't made for moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis, but Entyvio is. In clinical trials, Entyvio helped many people achieve long-term relief and remission. Infusion and serious allergic reactions can happen during or after treatment. Entyvio may increase risk of infection, which can be serious. Although unlikely, a risk of PML, a rare, serious, potentially fatal brain infection, cannot be ruled out. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, experience frequent infections, or have flu-like symptoms or sores. Liver problems can occur. It's time to ask your healthcare provider about Entyvio. Go to Entyvio.com to learn more about the #1 prescribed biologic for Crohn's and UC.
Entyvio.
A mystery.
Jesse loves playing detective.
But the real mystery was your irritated skin. So we switched to Tide Pods Free and Gentle. It cleans better and doesn't leave behind irritating residues.
And it's gentle on her skin.
Tide Free and Gentle is EPA Safer Choice certified. It's got to be Tide.
Rufus hates being stuck inside. Luckily, Amy saved big at Amazon. Turns out, with the right gear, Rufus rips.
Let me show you what goes on behind the scenes when making a shakaroni.
Bust it.
We created shakaroni my way, an extra large pizza topped with extra cheese and extra pepperoni. It's a simple recipe. We take everything you love, then we build it bigger. Pizza gets bigger when you shakaroni.
For new costumes, get the wildest guesses yet.
Tom Jones.
John Cougar, Melon
Carey. Oh, no, my baby mama.
Be more specific. All new Masked Singer, this Wednesday on Fox.
Well, Dallas Goddard with a big play, but now you're concerned about an injury here. You see the awkward just twist of the arm by Marquise Bell, and he went down hard. It worked on that forearm, but obviously don't know, and take him back to the locker room. You hope he's okay. But that play sets up the Eagles. 1st and 10 on the 12, up by 4, late third quarter. Hurts runs away, scramble drill, just going to walk inside the 10. Nobody there, but Hurts just going to kind of glide inside the 10. And we get a penalty flag. It looks like the signal's on Dallas in the secondary.
Holding. Defense, number 6. Penalty is half the distance to the goal. Automatic first down.
Yeah, these secondary penalties are just killing Dallas on this drive. You see Donovan Wilson, he grabs the tail of Julio Jones's shirt. The secondary's having a hard time right now playing this bump and run coverage, a lot of man coverage. That time they tried to go to a little more of a zone shell, and no matter what Dan Quinn calls right now, they're just having trouble keeping up with these Eagles receivers.
Swift. It'll be second down. Yeah, without Dallas Goddard down here, we've got Jack Stoll, who's the backup tight end, and 85 Albert Okwuegbunam is checked in for the first time, and now he'll go out. He hasn't played at all for the Eagles this year. There's Okwuegbunam.
Have to imagine Nick Sirianni and Brian Johnson are talking, inside the 5 here on second down. In his mind, barring a sack, barring some sort of penalty or lost yardage, he's thinking we got 3 downs here to get 4 yards. See A.J. Brown, he's kind of tucked in behind the right side of the offensive line.
Hurts keeps it. A.J. Brown makes a move, and he's in for the touchdown. And the alley-oop at the end.
Yeah, it's man coverage. Stephon Gilmore has him in man. He's got to run all the way across the formation. It's just not going to happen. And that drive was all about how do they want to match up. Well, it's clear Dan Quinn wants to major in some man coverage. Had some penalties. Had trouble keeping up with Dallas Goedert on the very similar route that got him down there. And A.J. Brown was able to be the one to put it in.
Well, it's been a big statement in this third quarter by Philadelphia. They've come out with a couple of touchdown drives. Defense got to stop. A.J. Brown in the end zone again, 6th time this year. And the Eagles have their biggest lead.
Knock, knock. Number one broker here for the number one hit maker.
Thanks for swinging by, Carl.
No problem. So what are all those for?
This lets me adjust the bass, add more guitar, maybe some drums.
Wow, so many choices.
Yeah, like Schwab. I can get full-service wealth management, advice, invest on my own, and trade on Thinkorswim.
You know Carl is the only front man you need.
Oh, I gotta take this, Carl. It's Schwab.
Have a choice in how you invest with Schwab. Being an NFL fan is the greatest. Unless your home team doesn't match your hometown. Because it's hard for dolphins to survive in the desert. And eagles don't tend to nest with giants. But with NFL Sunday Ticket on YouTube TV, you can watch your favorite teams out of market Sunday games. So no matter where you live, it'll feel a little more like home. At least on Sundays. NFL Sunday Ticket. Get the mid-season price.
Travis Kelce. Wow, you're Brian Halsey. Perfect payment history. I worship you, man.
It's all the Experian Smart Money debit card.
It has a digital checking account that can build credit without the debt. I know.
Get your Experian Smart Money account through the free app.
His name's King. He had a horse along the countryside. I saw him ride. One day they found him.
This is the icon of vacations. Icon of the Seas, arriving 2024.
The new four-quarter calzone from Little Caesars is a 4-meat pizza with a different meat in each calzone crust. It's perfect for movie night, picnic, sleepover, and NFL football. Get a 4-quarter calzone for $8.99.
Pizza. Oh, this is us watching the game. You're watching in the booth. Jeff Nelson on the left, Mitch Smith, Statman, Spotter, Greg and I, Kevin Olson on the right. And then the forearm bash down on the field. The Eagles coaching staff, Bryce Harper, Philly superstar in attendance. The Eagles hoodie on, the fans going crazy, and the Eagles have taken control of this game in this third quarter. They went into halftime trailing. We had questions about Jalen Hurts' left knee, and since the half, they've come out and dominated. And look at that drive. We said you kind of felt like it was a big drive for the Dallas D, and the Eagles went right down the field. And now it's a little taking out the kick from his own end zone. A decent seam, and he makes a good move up near the 29-yard line.
Well.
And so now it's on this offense's shoulders, which played well in the first half and had a promising drive earlier this quarter that stalled with a penalty for their biggest deficit of the day.
Yeah, they got to come to life here. Dak Prescott's got to continue to be aggressive and through the air on these early first and second downs. They got to go up-tempo here a little bit, try to find some rhythm. This second half's been a little slow for this Dallas offense.
Prescott, quick hit over the middle, Lamb in stride. First down, CeeDee Lamb runs away from Byard. And a big gain as CeeDee Lamb up to the 49. That's a good start on this drive. He picks up 20.
Yeah, nice job there. CeeDee Lamb in the slot does so much of his damage from the inside. A friendly matchup there against the safety Byard. Dak knows that's a matchup he can go to and win one-on-one. And you can see they're playing with a little pace here, trying to cut this deficit.
Four-man rush. Prescott far side of the field. In traffic, Michael Gallup makes the catch, and he's got a first down. Tough run for Gallup. He had a big drop in the first half. He's been really quiet this year, but that'll move the chains and maybe the final play of this third quarter. And so a good start of this drive for Dallas. Third quarter belonged to the Eagles. 2 touchdown drives. Jalen Hurts, 2 touchdown passes. And they're up 28-17 after 3.
Are we here to win?
Well.
Immortalized by our victory. Or are we here to enjoy some crisp barefoot Pinot Grigio? We're here to do both. I might not know which wine to pair with what, but you better believe I know how many bottles to bring, Ryan. And sure, wine and football can be complicated, but enjoying them should be easy. Yeah! Well, let's enjoy ourselves.
Barefoot, the official wine sponsor of the NFL. These eagles are looking fierce, Kim. Sharp beaks, great plumage. They're ready.
Majestic killers.
Yep.
In a world of uncertainty, what does it take to build a foundation for growth? The same as it always has. Foreman, 1 excavator operator, 12 workers, 2 safety specialists, 1 all-star gopher, and our dedicated team of mental and physical health experts. Because future-proofing your business begins with healthy employees. And for many companies, that begins with Cigna Healthcare. Don't just pay for a health plan, invest in a growth plan.
The first law of thermodynamics states that energy cannot be created or destroyed. But it can be passed on to the next generation.
Texans have a long tradition of taking care of their own. For the past 30 years, Thomas J. Henry has built one of the largest personal injury firms the state has ever seen. Built on record-breaking results and a dedication to fighting for Texans who have been injured or lost a loved one. He is proud to continue this tradition and is ready to fight for those in need. When you see that Texas Lone Star, just know Thomas J. Henry is ready to use decades of experience to help you and your family.
Today's game is brought to you locally by Audi.
We start the fourth quarter. Jalen Hurts went into the blue tent for some reason. Looks okay coming out of it. 28-17, his Eagles in front of the Cowboys. And a great shot here in South Philly. And the Eagles 7-1, Dallas 5-2. See the first of their 2 meetings, so they'll play again. But this is a monumental game. The score holds. Dallas will be 2.5 back of first place. So Prescott gets it down to Pollard. He breaks the tackle and sprints forward. And Pollard, they're going to mark him out about the 34-yard line. Got around Darius Slay there. Here's Pollard looking for a seam on the right side, and not much there. Slay came up from the secondary to help. So was Byard as well on that tackle. And a third down and short.
Yeah, I think this is a no-brainer here. Dak Prescott's going to go fast tempo, try to keep this personnel group of Philadelphia on the field and get 2 downs to pick this up.
On the fake. Pressure coming. Prescott throws. Oh, terrific catch by Gallup.
Michael Gallup.
Wow, you said it. I mean, this is a big-time throw. You mentioned he had to drop earlier, but he's now made 2 catches on this drive. None bigger than that one. That ball was contested by James Bradbury, and I don't know how Bradbury didn't get his hand on it. The ball went right past his arm, and great concentration there by Gallup. Fresh set of downs.
Rico Dowdle comes in the game running back. Prescott looks over the middle, and the ball is dropped in the hands of Ferguson, who got hit by Slay right away. That's interesting. Looking at this game, we're talking about the ancillary pieces helping Prescott, helping CeeDee Lamb. Jake Ferguson's had a good game. Brandon Cooks doesn't have a single target today.
Yeah, in the last few weeks, we've seen Brandon Cooks make a lot of impact plays. Had the big touchdown late against the Chargers a few weeks back to go ahead. Last week saw him score again, make a couple other big catches. So we got to find some other weapons. We've talked about it. Can't just be CeeDee Lamb, who right now is lined up in the backfield.
Runs a route from there. Prescott hits him off that route, and a catch and a spin and a move, and he's down just a little short of a first down.
Yeah, they put CeeDee Lamb in the backfield. That's typically a running back route, a Texas route or a choice route. He's got a three-way go. This time he sees Zach Cunningham pursue the outbreak and sees that space, and he's able to set up this 3rd and 1. Last time on 3rd and short, they passed it. Michael Gallup came up. Now they got a bunch of big tight ends here on the end of the line. See if they turn around and hand this ball off to Pollard.
It's Lamb one-on-one against Darius Slay at the top 2. But they will run it to Pollard, who makes a good move, but I don't know if that's enough. Nicholas Morrow came in, was there. I think he's short. It'll be 4th down and short. You'd have to think they go.
Yeah, I don't think they have a choice. They're about a half-yard short. You can see
get the field goal.
The yellow line. This is a critical play right now. You wonder, do they go to their version of a quarterback sneak, or see they're going big jumbo. They're bringing a bunch of extra linemen on, taking all the wide receivers off.
Get the field goal.
They bring on Hunter Lipke, the fullback, too, today. 4th and 1. They're going to line up with their own version of the sneak. And Prescott, boy, he didn't really move. Maybe a second surge. And I think that second effort got it now. Tempers flare, flags fly. I think the second effort was enough, Greg. And now multiple penalties, too.
Yeah, I think we're going to get a personal foul at the end. I'm with you. I think he was able to pick up the first down. But there's going to be a personal foul. I'm just not exactly sure. Did they throw it on the first or the second guy in? Looked like it was Kevin Byard of the Eagles who was involved in that scrum. Just not sure who they're going to throw the flag on.
Well, at the end there, Kevin Byard and Jake Ferguson. Hear the love from Dallas emanating from the fans down on the field. Nick Sirianni, mad, but just interesting, the play call. They kind of go and give Philly a taste of their own medicine.
Yeah, and they did it out of a big jumbo. I mean, they didn't have one wide receiver.
After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense, number 31. The penalty is half the distance to the goal, first down.
Yeah, they always get the second guy in. Let's go back here. See the jumbo to the right? It's an unbalanced set. Looked to me like Dak is close. They gave him a lot of forward progress as he kept battling. They gave him all of that yardage, and then you see Byard, he came in at the end. Ferguson kind of peeled him off the pile, and the age-old rule, they always get the second guy.
And so it's 1st and goal from the 7-yard line. Cowboys down 11 here early in the 4th. Got to have it here for them. And we get a challenge flag. I thought the penalty takes away the ability there, but we'll check with Dean Blandino. Nick Sirianni's thrown the challenge flag on that spot. Back after this.
When we said we'd make the skies bluer, some said keep dreaming. So we did, lowering emissions on the road to zero. Now, looking at an EV that has wings. And someday, we'll turn your old Honda into your brand new Honda. Because we are a company of dreamers, setting out to be carbon neutral by 2050. So, no matter where we go, we're going to keep dreaming.
Rufus hates being stuck inside.
Luckily, Amy saved big at Amazon. Turns out with the right gear, ruthless ribs.
When I got the script, I was like, does Taco Bell really not have a breakfast taco? Doesn't that concern you?
All right, Pete, we ready? And action.
Fluffy eggs, melty cheese, savory sausage. The all-new toasted breakfast taco.
Geico makes car insurance easy.
Say when.
As easy as loving Parmesan.
Say when. Say when. Say when. When. Fresh ground pepper? Oh, yes, please.
With 24/7 emergency roadside service, it's easy to Geico.
Oh, can we get a box?
Of course.
Hi, we're Visible, and this is not a holiday ad. Holidays mean stress, and we want to de-stress. Your wireless, anyway. On the Visible plan, get wine with unlimited 5G data for $25 a month. That's reason to celebrate. Wait, is this a holiday ad? Switch today at Visible.com.
Here we go. Someday.
Two forces collide. Big news Saturday on Fox. 11th ranked Penn State host Heisman hopeful J.J. McCarthy and 3rd ranked Michigan. Michigan, Penn State. Big news Saturday on Fox.
Dean Blandino, the Eagles are challenging the spot. There's also a personal foul penalty. What's being looked at here?
Exactly. It was a dead ball personal foul. So the Eagles are challenging that the line of gain was not made, which would give them the football, and then the penalty would be enforced half the distance. It's really close. As you watch this, really Ferguson taking Byard off the pile. That's really the first action that should have been called, and then Byard reacts. But too close. Really, we looked at this throughout the break. It's really too close to change. Here comes the call.
After review, the ruling on the field stands. The first down. Philadelphia Sharks their first time out of the half and their first chance.
Yeah, so the Eagles will have to use a timeout there on the challenge. So that penalty, which was a dead ball,
was just crazy.
At the time, Sirianni is upset. I think it's one of those things too, Greg, where they called it first down the field. When you don't see anything, you have to stick with the call. So after all that and then the penalty, it's the 10th play of this drive coming up, and it's 1st and goal for the Cowboys. Prescott taps the ball, looking end zone, incomplete. Zach Cunningham, nice coverage on Ferguson, 2nd down.
This would be a golden opportunity for Dallas to kind of exercise some of these demons in the red zone. They've had struggles all year long. It's been talked about at length. They find themselves down 11 here. They've been better today, 2 for 2 so far. This would be a great opportunity for them to go 3 for 3 and get back on the right track.
Power, left side. Had a big hole, and then it closed up inside the 5. And his gang tackle there. Cunningham was there first again. Let's see where they put it officially. About the 3 or the 4, but 3rd and goal coming up. You wonder, we talked earlier about Prescott, about running and scrambling more. This is where he runs and becomes a little dangerous.
Absolutely. The hardest thing to defend in the red zone is scramble drill. The longer the play lasts, the more time the quarterback can buy, the harder it is for these defensive backs to paste and cover. If they drop back, he's got to find a way to extend this play and buy some time.
Looking to throw. He's got room to run. Going to try to get in. Diving. Flipped over and he's short. Slay and Cunningham combine, and it's 4th and goal.
Well, now a big decision. We've seen both teams keep their offenses on the field numerous times today on 4th down. What an effort, though, by your quarterback. Man, love to see he's selling out. He understands what's on the line. Great job there by Dak, and this feels like a critical moment in the game.
Pressure, end zone, it is caught for the touchdown. touchdown, Schoonmaker. On 4th and goal, Luke Schoonmaker, the rookie. Oh, I'll tell you what, that's really close.
That's really close. It looked like the ball came down right on the
knee down there.
But his knee is down. KB, I think he might be short.
I think he is short.
I think he's short because
right there.
Yep, he's down by contact. I think this is getting
on the field of a touchdown is under further review.
Obviously, they look at every score, ruled a touchdown, but right there, that's the perfect shot. He's not in.
No, he's short.
Wow. So they will look at this officially. It was ruled a touchdown on the field. Big call coming up. Back to Philly after this.
Will you marry me?
I miss you so much. We miss you.
Should've got the points.
Buy the Google Pixel 8 Pro from Verizon and get it on them.
Go, Pack, go! We work so hard.
Why are you all wearing Kirk Cousins jerseys?
We couldn't help ourselves. He's such a great guy.
I'm gonna get you a chicken finger, okay?
Aww.
Looking.
But he's such a nice Viking.
Holy.
What was that? That'll play.
Netflix Sports turns us all into fans.
That overtake you just did? It's way too slow.
What?
You missed the apex. I didn't even see an attempt at a draft. Now that was perfect.
Your next obsession awaits.
Comfy?
Mm-hmm. Kirk Cousins, such a great guy, right?
I wish Kirk would tuck me into bed.
Who says that? That is weird.
Lowe's knows to paint like a pro. You need the products pros trust.
Did you make a call on color?
Blue 42.
Actually, it's Dallas Cowboys Navy.
I like that because I play for the Cowboys.
You got this. We got you.
How'd you get that mixed with your combo?
These fries and rings?
At BK, you can build your combo.
Frozen Coke, too?
Yep, sides and drinks, too. BK, having your way.
On game day, you see our strength, but we see yours, too. To those currently serving and to our nation's veterans, we see you.
Well, they called this a touchdown as we showed you before we went to break. They overturned it. It was not. Schoonmaker, his knee down, the ball is short, and the Eagles will take over on that 4th and goal stop from the 1. Nick Sirianni fired up. Dallas with a 13-play, 71-yard drive. They convert on the sneak, and now they go over on their 1.5-yard line.
Hey, black, let's go. Don't do that. Go. Don't do that.
Just trying to get a little breathing room. No, they do. Now back to the touchdown, or the lack of, I should say.
Yeah, I want to take you back to that 4th down. It's just a simple 2-man rub. But Ferguson has to do a better job making Reed Blankenship go over the top, meaning go behind. He goes too deep. It allows Blankenship to come underneath the rub, and that's what allows that contact to make him ruled down by contact before the goal line. They got to do a better job. 2 big bodies there. I like the call on 4th down. Just got to do a better job executing it.
From their own end zone, Hurts slant incomplete, dangerous. Hit a couple in the area. I don't know if that was Zacchaeus or Brown he was trying to get it to, but now 3rd and 8.
Yeah, we mentioned on the previous possession of the Philadelphia Eagles offense how important it felt for Dallas to get a stop. That drive started on the 13. Here you have them 3rd and long on the -2. same thing goes. They've got to find a way to get off the field here, force a punt from the back of the end zone, and take advantage of this field position. That's why you go for it on 4th and 1. The idea is your defense gets a stop, and even if you fail, you get the ball around midfield. They need that to be the way this plays out.
Trying to set up a screen here with Smith, trying to get to the outside. He's wrestled down. Well played by Dallas. Deron Bland all over it, and they will have to punt from their own end zone. So after all that, Dallas D does their job. They'll get it back.
Yeah, and if nothing else, that 3rd down little quick screen to Devontae Smith, it at least allows the punter and the kicking unit to be at the full snap depth. The last thing you want to do from kicking out of the back of your own end zone is to have a abbreviated snap. Allow that pressure to get home.
See, Devontae Smith is limping after that last play. Braden Mann to punt it away. Cavante Turpin, the most dangerous return man in the league, back for Dallas. First the punt. Gets it away. It is high and short. It takes an Eagles bounce into Dallas territory just across midfield. And so Dallas get it back. Pretty good field position. Work to do. 8:36 to play, down by 11.
And Doug.
And Doug says you can customize and save hundreds on car insurance with Liberty Mutual. He hits his mark center stage and is crushed by a baby grand piano. Are you replacing me? With this guy?
Customize and save with Liberty Bibberty.
He doesn't even have a mustache.
Oh, look, a bee-boo.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Macy's makes it easy to give the perfect gift. Whether you buy online and pick up in store or use same-day delivery. Get just the right gift when you need it. Now at Macy's.
Popeye's new sweet and spicy wings don't make sense. Marinated and tossed in a blend of chili, garlic, and ginger, as sweet as they are spicy. Speaking of flavor, order occasion-style turkey at your local Popeyes this holiday season.
Ice cold Corona, right here. Nice pass. Nice catch. Guy's got an arm. Fresh cut limes here. Ice cold Corona.
Or like a tease.
Let's see where this one takes me. Experience more with hard-to-get tables from Chase Sapphire Reserve.
Wow.
Chase, make more of what's yours.
So like relax, I'm spilling these rats as long as you feel them. To the day that I drop, you'll never say that I'm not. So this is like a full-blown attack. I'm launching at him. The track is on some battling rats who want some static. Cause I don't really think that the fact that I'm split matters. I'm black and platinum status is whack if I'm not the baddest.
Rated M for mature.
Two forces collide Saturday on Fox. 11th ranked Penn State host Heisman hopeful J.J. McCarthy and 3rd-ranked Michigan. Michigan, Penn State, big noon Saturday on Fox.
Oh, that's the rough stuff from these two longtime rivals. 8:36 to play here in Philadelphia. 28-17 Eagles. Cowboys get it back with Prescott. At the controls underneath. Oh, Pollard gets railroaded. Byard was there, so was Zach Cunningham. And he's going to lose 3 on the play.
They saw that screen being set up from the beginning. They tried to do a little exit motion with Ferguson to open some space, but Cunningham and Byard, they were all over it. No chance for Zach Martin, the right guard, to get out there. And great job. That's a really good play on defense.
Prescott has time this time. Gets it off to Pollard. Surges forward. Penalty flag flies from the far side of the field. Pollard gets down to about the 47. But let's see what the penalty. The signal and indication is on Philadelphia.
Yeah, they're going to get a hold in the slot. Couldn't tell who the defender was, but I think it was Brandon Cooks working as the inside receiver.
Illegal contact. Defense, number 39. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Yeah, see Eli Ricks there working in the slot. Contact hold, whatever you want to call it. It's clearly what the officials saw there.
That's a first down. From midfield, stunt coming. Prescott sees it, recognizes it, it's Lamb. Makes the catch. First down, stays in bounds, and he's down near the 35. CeeDee Lamb got wide open there and picks up another first.
Yeah,
these Cowboys move.
These last two possessions, aside from a couple change-ups where they've gone more match and more man, it's been a lot of too high safety shell zone coverage. That's Sean Desai, the defensive coordinator. He wants to keep everything in front, make Dallas continue to snap the ball and go the long way. And like we saw the last time, you get a red zone hold on defense. See the two big high safeties?
First down. Pressure coming from Reddick. Not as high on the far side, looking for Cooks.
Yeah, they're forcing Dak Prescott to work the underneath routes, keep a lid on this defense. Hassan Reddick working on the right side against Terrence Steele. Just speeds Dak Prescott's feet up just enough that that ball sails. If not, he had Cooks wide open on that curl route on the left side.
14 pressures on Dak Prescott today. A couple of sacks for the Eagles, too. 2nd and 10. Can't find anyone. Still looking around. Suddenly flies, and it's caught by Tolbert inside the 5. But again, a penalty. So let's see what this is. And it's going to be against Philadelphia. It'll be a 1st and goal for Dallas.
Holding. Defense, number 39. That penalty is declined. It's on the play. First down.
It's a great job here by Jalen Tolbert, just understanding that Dak was in trouble. He had nowhere to go with the ball. Pressure on him. Nice job by the O-line, but it was just supposed to be a comeback route, and he just found green grass and played ball. That's a great job there, being on the same page with your quarterback, and they find themselves now deep inside the 5-yard line for the 2nd time in the last possession.
They go jumbo, extra lineman. Fullback is in. 1st and goal. It's Pollard who reaches for the end zone. There's another penalty. The signal is he's in, but the flag.
Illegal formation. Offense, number 71. Was uncovered on the end of the line. 5-yard penalty, first down.
Yes, you see 71. You mentioned they brought him in. The only thing I can think of is maybe he did not report. He has the mechanics of that. He has to walk. You see his coach is asking him. He has to walk to the white hat, to the main official, and say, Mr. Official, I'm reporting as eligible. The white hat clearly didn't have him as an eligible player. He lines up end man on the line. That's an illegal formation.
So the Cowboys had a touchdown that just missed by a ½ inch. And then that would have been a touchdown, but it's called back. But it is still 1st and goal. Prescott looking, throwing end zone. He's got it for the touchdown. It's Jalen Tolbert.
KB, what did we say the last time we were down here? What's the hardest thing to defend in the red zone?
Scramble.
Scramble drill. That is the hardest thing to defend 2 times in a row now. Jalen Tolbert, great job being in phase, reacting to the movement. You see Tolbert out here. Once Prescott breaks contained to the right, he comes alive in the scramble, and now it sets up a 2-point conversion. Try to make this a field goal game.
Jalen Tolbert's first NFL touchdown. He had 9 total NFL catches. He had 2 huge ones on this drive. Now the 2-pointer. Make it a 3-point game if they get it.
Got one-on-one at the top with CeeDee Lamb. Press man coverage.
Prescott scrambling again, trying to run. Is he going to get there? He is for the 2, and it's a 3-point game. Hold on, let's see.
Does he stay in bounds?
Oh my
no,
goodness.
He does not. You could tell by the reaction of this crowd. They just saw it up on the Jumbotron, and Dak's right foot stepped out of bounds, clearly short, and This is going to remain now a touchdown game.
I mean, you can't even make it up. They had a touchdown.
After review, the runner stepped out of bounds prior to crossing the goal line. It is an unsuccessful try.
They had a touchdown that was originally ruled as a touchdown, and then no, they missed it by half yard. They had a 2 that looked like a 2, but he clearly did step out, and now it's not a 2. I mean, just unbelievable. But the bottom line is they get it back, they go down and score. It's back to a one-possession game, and here we are, back in the booth, and it's good to see you. Greg Olson, I'm Kevin Burkhardt. Look, the Eagles are the defending NFC champs, right? And so if Dallas wants to get there, this is where their defense has to make a stand.
Yeah, that has the makings of a signature moment there for Dak Prescott. A little adversity, failing on 4th down. Your defense gets you the ball back. You take it right down and finish with a touchdown. They're down 5. Plenty of time now at 6.5 minutes. Dallas's defense is going to have to continue to find ways to get stops because we've seen this Philadelphia run game come to life. People talk a lot about why do you want to be a good run team? You want to be a good run team at the end of the game when you have a lead and end the game with the ball in your hand. 6.5 minutes to go. They're going to try to take a big chunk of this timeout, and a lot could be on the ground.
And the fair catch rule coming into play, so they get it at the 25-yard line. We've barely seen that this year. Zacchaeus calls it. And so from the 25, with a 5-point lead, with 6:23 to go, are the Eagles trying to improve their record to 8-1 against their biggest rival.
Wouldn't be surprised here to see Philadelphia go play action. You got to assume Dallas is going to have a lot of bodies in the box trying to take away the early rundowns, and as Brian Johnson changed tendencies a little bit and try to take a shot. A lot of communication from the huddle. Jalen Hurts was trying to get the coach's attention. It looks like they got it sorted out now.
Got A.J. Brown against Stephon Gilmore one-on-one. Dallas has played a lot of man coverage in this game. On 1st down, got to hand it off here to Swift. Maybe 2.
Just a lot of bodies in that box. You mentioned it's press man coverage on the outside. I know you want to take the clock away and bleed it a little bit, but Dallas has had a hard time matching man coverage. You have the ultimate man matchup on offense in A.J. Brown. If you want to go to him, it's a lot easier than waiting till 3rd down to do it on 1st and 2nd.
Yeah, this time he's the other side of the field, bottom of your screen, against Bland.
Green.
Hurts pressure, gets away. Jalen Hurts going to slide down, short of a 1st down. It'll be a 3rd down and 3.
Yeah, and Micah Parsons, you can see him, he's pleading his case. He got held. Landon Dickerson, the left guard, I mean, he's got him grabbed. That's clearly a hold, and you can see Parsons in the middle of the play. He's looking for the flag. I got to be honest, I don't blame him.
Eagles, the best 3rd down team in the league. They're 7 of 12 on 3rd today.
You have to assume this is a handoff, right? We've seen this. We've seen this story.
Looking to throw. Blitz coming. Hurts lofting. A.J. Brown out of bounds.
Yeah, I don't know there. We just talked about it. It's a lot easier to make those deep shots on 1st and 2nd down rather than wait till 3rd. And how many times have we seen the Eagles 3rd and short hand the ball off on 3rd down to give them that pretty much guarantee 4th down conversion? Kind of a different tendency there on 3rd and medium, and they're going to force a punt.
Well, that was interesting, but this Dallas D gets a stop. Nearly blocked. Gosh, that was Parsons who came in there and almost got it. Now Turpin gets to the edge and out of bounds up across the 25. They'll put him out at about the 28-yard line. Here is today's snapshot brought to you by Google Pixel. Oh, got some highlights in this one. Going. Beautiful catch of Devontae Smith, who dragged the toes, and then A.J. Brown. He's got one today as well. But Dak Prescott and the Cowboys coming on back. Jalen Tolbert's first NFL touchdown. The 2 was that close, but instead his right foot stepped out. Dak couldn't believe it. And so it's a 5-point game instead of a 3-point game. But Dallas gets it back. 4:43 left. On the fake. Prescott over the middle deep. Lamb in stride. CeeDee Lamb has a first down. He's having another big game. It's his 8th grab, and he's well over 120 yards.
Remember last drive, KB, we said it was a lot of 2 high shell zones. This time it's 1 high safety, Reed Blankenship, and then it's straight man underneath. Dak Prescott goes to his man beater, CeeDee Lamb, and big first down chunk. If you're Dallas, you don't want to operate like this is a 1-possession game. You got to go fast. In the event that you get forced to kick a field goal, you want to maximize your possessions with 4 minutes to go in the game.
Yeah, here's Pollard now, left side, and Pollard pushing the pile forward is going to pick up 3. Lamb, you see 8 catches, 144 yards. He's coming off a game where he had 12 for 158.
I'd like to see Dallas play with a little bit of urgency. You know, the clock's under 4 minutes. They got 3 timeouts in the 2-minute warning. But like I said, you don't want to say, okay, this is the game-winning drive. If it is, great. But if you end up getting stopped or you want to get another possession, the faster you go, the better.
Prescott gets it out to Cooks, who makes a catch and a penalty from back in the secondary. Someone didn't like it.
Yeah, I don't think Sirianni was overly thrilled with that call. We'll just leave it at that.
To say lately.
I'll tell you, we have seen both teams' secondaries called for numerous.
Illegal contact, defense, number 24. That penalty is declined. Result of play, first down.
Yeah, they'll take the catch to Cooks. They get James Bradbury on the penalty. So it's 1st and 10 from the 43. Prescott tied, air it out, going deep, left side, and it's incomplete. Tried to get Lamb, Slay on the coverage. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, you can just tell that CeeDee Lamb didn't pick that up from its original point. He kind of lost it halfway, and by the time he located it again, it was just beyond his reach. But I like them being aggressive. I like them taking shots there on 1st down.
That's Turpin in the game. He had a touchdown earlier in motion. Prescott comes to Pollard. That is incomplete. Now all of a sudden it's 3rd and 10.
Let's see, critical down here. One of the biggest of the game, 3rd and long. What does Sean decide to do? Does he go back to that 2 high shell zone, lid on the defense, force Dak to work the underneath zones, or does he get up and challenge these Dallas receivers and get up in their face?
Third and 10. Prescott, quick throw underneath. It is a tight end for a first down. There's He's had one of his best games today. The touchdown early, and on 3rd and 10, they convert with a 12-yard.
Well, they decide. You see, they go too high, a lot of soft zones, and that's just pitch and catch. Dak Prescott does a great job before the snap. He knows Ferguson's got an in-breaking route to avoid its zone, and that's pitch and catch on 3rd long.
Most yards he's had in an NFL game. 2nd-year player. 4th-round draft pick. Prescott, pressure coming, and he is dropped. Brandon Graham gets home.
Brandon Graham kind of loses a little steam here playing with these other rushers, Hassan Reddick and Sweat, but he can still make critical plays at this stage of his career, and a lot of the pressure has come on Terrence Steele there at right tackle for Dallas. Big moment in the game, and the veteran comes up with a huge sack.
First sack of the half for Philly. Makes it 2nd and 17 with 2:12 to go. Pressure again. Prescott in trouble. Sacked again. But there's a penalty in the secondary, so hang on. Graham and Carter got home, but let's see on the flag.
I think they're going to pick the flag up. Yeah, I think he waved it off. The official who threw it ended up pocket. Let's see what he originally might have seen. Oh, yeah, hands to the face.
Well, they pick up the flag with this Eagles defense. Back-to-back sacks of Dak. 2 minutes ago, Cowboys down by 5.
I'll have the avocado toast minus the avocado.
So, toast.
Yeah. Everything is so expensive these days. Hey, Chevy gets it. That's why they're keeping prices down to earth, like on the most affordable EV in America. A super strong and capable Chevy truck. And a high-tech Chevy SUV. Why is Chevy making affordable vehicles connected by OnStar? It's so together we can do more.
Want to get first dibs on Walmart Black Friday deals? Join Walmart Plus now because members shop online 3 hours early. It all starts Wednesday, November 8th at noon. Join Walmart Plus today and shop Black Friday deals.
Why do I choose a Sleep Number smart bed? Because when your bed is this smart, you sleep at the right temperature all night. That's why 80% of NFL players choose the Sleep Number smart bed.
He's got nothing but open field in front of him. He's at the 30, the 20, 10, 5, touchdown.
Honey. NyQuil Severe Honey. Powerful cold and flu relief with a dreamy honey taste. NyQuil Honey. The nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, aching, fever, honeylicious, best sleep with a cold medicine.
Come on, guys, it's time!
Booyah! I have procured my learner's permit.
Who is adulty McMahon face?
The better question is, are you a narc? Too crazy.
Trolls band together. Rated PG.
So think back, KB. Dallas got the ball with 4 minutes and 43 seconds left. They've only gone 32 yards. Now they find themselves in 3rd and 20 plus. Like to see them go a little bit faster. Right now, it looks like this is going to be their final significant possession of the game.
Back-to-back sacks by the Eagles. Dallas has to get all the way down to the 22. 4-man rush. Prescott delivers in traffic. It's caught by Lamb. And he gets inside the 30. At least it's 4th and manageable now. With the time ticking away after Lamb gets 13.
Well, you can tell they're playing like this is it.
Well, this is essentially the game. 4th and 8. Eagles up by 5. Dallas has to get inside the 22. And now a timeout is called. I think the Eagles use it, and they do. They will talk things over here. Well, if you just tuned in or coming from another game, as we know an audience joined us, it has been really a fun game. It's been back and forth the entire day. Both quarterbacks have been very, very good, but Dallas had a couple of key misses, near misses in the second half. They had one drive. They, on 4th and goal, called a touchdown. They reviewed it. Schoonemaker's knee was down the half-yard line. They got it back. They scored, obviously, after time and ellipse. And then the 2-point conversion initially called good, and then Dak Prescott, his right foot stepped out. So think about that. They're already in field goal range if that 2-pointer was good. But that's why we are where we are. 28-23, Philadelphia, 4th and 8, Dallas, and away we go. Prescott near side coverage, incomplete. Bradbury was there all over Jalen.
Well.
Will take over.
I think it's pretty interesting. Man across the board. Game on the line, 4th down. I think you got to go to your best player. I think you got to go to CD Lamb. Your second best player has been Jake Ferguson. Tolbert's made some big plays. This time, great job by James Bradbury. Take a look at CD Lamb. They try to double him. I think if I'm going to throw a contested ball, one-on-one, 50-50, I'm throwing it to my best player, and I'm living with the result.
Now, it's not over yet. Dallas has all 3 timeouts, so if they do hold them, they could theoretically get it back, let's say, about 52 seconds left in the game. Eagles trying to wrap it up by 5. I know they will call another timeout, their final timeout of the game. Discuss their final strategy here. Next Sunday, special 2-hour Veterans Day pregame show live from the Air Force Academy. And then it's a doubleheader, starting with the 49ers Jaguars, followed by the Giants and Cowboys in America's Game of the Week. Check for the games in your area, all on Fox next week. As we look at the NFC East, where the Eagles are trying to go 8-1. If they do, they build a 2.5 game lead on Dallas. That's a pretty nice lead, even though they meet again and there's a long way to go. 28-23 here.
Go back to that last Dallas possession, letting so much clock bleed off. Even if they are able to get a stop here, you're talking about getting the ball back, give or take around a little over a minute with no timeouts remaining. They needed to work faster.
Swift across the 30. And the Cowboys will use their first timeout. It's amazing. I mean, you're right. And then just Dak Prescott's part of his right foot steps out. Otherwise, they kick a field goal there.
Oh, absolutely. If they're down 3, it's an entirely different ball game. Right now, you're just saying, all right, I'm going to end the game possessing the ball.
30-second timeout.
Yeah, if you're down 3, it's clear you go back and see that.
That's the play.
Yeah, that's the play of the game right there. And Dak has been awesome. He has been fantastic all day.
Greg, so that and this, so not even exaggerating, a combined 1.5 has drastically altered this game.
Yeah, when you have 2 teams of this caliber, 2 of the top teams in the entire league, 2 teams that are going to be fighting for this division and potentially one of the top seeds in the NFC, sometimes it just comes down to a couple inches, a couple feet. Today they've gone Philadelphia's way, and you can't take away from how good Dak Prescott has been. And see if he gets one more shot.
Swift again to the outside. And nice tackle by Marquise Bell after a yard gain. Dallas will use their second timeout. So it all comes down to this. If Dallas wants one more chance, the Eagles pick up the first down, it'll be over. Again, if Dallas stops, 52 seconds.
Yeah.
Reminder coming up next, the OT presented by Ford.
And remember, the last time Philly punted, granted it was out of their own end zone, it was a short punt. It was not a great punt. So if Philadelphia's forced to attempt one again here, they're hoping they get a better result than they did the last time, where they gave Dallas great field position to go down and score a touchdown.
I'm just showing you Brandon Graham, 14th year Eagle. Think about this. He's still producing at this age. Had a half a sack coming in today. Had a sack and a half on 2 plays, which killed that last drive. Comes down to this, 3rd and 7. They will run it. Oh, and the ball is loose. It's on the ground. Oh my goodness, get it.
He ran into A.J. Brown, collided with DeAndre Swift in the backfield. I haven't seen a signal for who they've given the ball to yet, but wow.
Oh, my. And the Eagles maintain possession.
Wow.
Tyler Steen, the rookie making his first start at right guard, somehow came up with it.
Watch, Swift and A.J. Brown just run dead into each other before Swift has a chance to put the ball away, and Tyler Steen has never made more impact in a game in his young career. You can see that ball into the right elbow, and talk about being in the right place at the right time. That had disaster written all over it for the Eagles.
Wow, Tyler Steen getting the start at right guard. Eagles certainly hopeful what his young career is going to be, and maybe he saves the game. Play clock is all the way down at
the third and final of the half. It'll be a 30-second timeout.
That's what
Please set the game clock to 59 seconds.
That's what I thought. They think with everything that went on, to let things run.
Yep.
So again, Dallas will get this back. About 52 seconds. Here's that play again. What were they trying to do?
Yeah, so it's supposed to marry up with the A.J. Brown touchdown from earlier in the game where they brought him. It was a little play action, and he slips out the backside, and they threw it to him for the score. This time they want the same action, but they're clearly going to hand it off. And Brandon Graham, who you said came to life in that last sack and a half, he's taking a deep breath because Philly knows they dodged a bullet.
Tyler Steen may get a parade down Broad Street if they hang on to win this game. Rated man to punt it away. Gets it off. Turpin. Can't go and get it. Now gets away from it, and it's a great kick. It rolls all the way down inside the 15. The clock is running, and because no one touched it, it's going to get all the way down to 46 seconds left. The perfect scenario for Philadelphia.
Yeah, kicked a little side knuckler. It was hard for Turpin to come up and field it in the air.
55-yarder at the perfect time, Greg.
Well, hey, he said it. He's going to need to have a better kick than his previous one, and boy, did he ever.
So now Dak Prescott needs a miracle. No timeouts. Need a touchdown. Looking, throwing deep, and a penalty flag at the end of this. Bradbury was there on Gallup. Bradbury is hurt.
Yeah, they got an injury at the top. I think it's James Bradbury on the Dallas bench. He was the one who got tangled up.
If it's interference, they're going to put him up near midfield.
Absolutely, and you can see that Gallup's trying to come back to the ball. Bradbury never saw it. Best play in football is an underthrown go route.
I mean, so a couple things. Obviously, you hope Bradbury's okay, but all of a sudden with no timeouts, now you got a chance. You put him up near midfield.
Pass interference. Defense, number 24. The ball we placed at the spot of the foul. Philly has charged their first excess timeout for an injury after the 2-minute warnings.
So concern for Bradbury. They put the ball down right at the 50. And it kind of gives the Cowboys a little life.
Absolutely. And I think order of priority right now, obviously, is the health of James Bradbury. And it's good to see him be able to walk off. I wasn't exactly sure what they were taking a look at. But now it's a question of, do you attack his replacement? They're going to have a new outside corner. Bradbury and Slay play out there primarily all game. Do you slide Ricks out there, who's played primarily in the slot? And if you're Dak Prescott and you see a matchup, you go after it.
They got Sidney Brown and Eli Ricks, two rookies out there right now.
There you see Ricks. He's taking Bradbury's spot. He's at the top of the screen, one-on-one with Gallup.
And Brown's on Lamb in the slot. 40 seconds, no timeouts. Cowboys need a touchdown. Pressure. Prescott stands in, delivers. Ferguson. Let's see, did they wind the clock or not? Did he get out of bounds and go forward? There's a penalty back by the quarterback, too. He's out of bounds. Clock stops. Penalty. Let's check that out.
You could see that Philly.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
Oh, my goodness.
Defense, number 7. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Yeah, they're saying that Hassan Reddick, you see him, he knew it. He tried helping him up to lessen the blow, but you determined that was late. And great job there by Ferguson. You saw the entire Philadelphia sideline. Well, now Slay is down. And Philadelphia has no remaining timeouts to kind of settle themselves down on defense. So they're going to have to just sub and roll.
And the Cowboys, all of a sudden, look where they are, all the way down on the 25. 32 seconds ago. Here's Prescott. Throws it out far side. There is nobody there. Lamb, first down, out of bounds. And they mark him out down at the 11.
Yeah, now if you're Nick Sirianni, you'd love to have a time. Take a deep breath and reset. They're reeling. Their two top corners are out for injury at the moment. It's a tough matchup. Sidney Brown in the slot playing one-on-one against your best player in CeeDee Lamb.
Greg, this drive started at the 14-yard line with under 50 seconds left. Down by 5. And movement. Who moved? The Eagles did.
Encroachment, defense, number 98. 5-yard penalty, first down.
Think back earlier in the fourth quarter, KB. Clearly see Jalen Carter jump. Think back earlier in this second half. Dak Prescott, they attempted a fourth down quarterback sneak. Nick Sirianni challenged it. That's why he doesn't have his last remaining timeout in this moment to resettle his defense. And James Bradbury is back in. He's at the top of your screen. Darius Slay is not back. He is still on the sideline.
First and 5, Prescott, and flags fly everywhere again. And this time, I think Dallas moved. Or it could be a delay as well. Let's see what they call.
False start.
Yeah.
Offense, number 73. 5-yard penalty, first down.
Darius Slay is coming back on the field. And this has been at us. So you think where they got the ball. They got the ball at the 14-yard line, but 3 defensive penalties on the Eagles puts Dallas where they are right now. 27 seconds left, no timeouts. Slay is back into the slot on CeeDee Lamb. Prescott. Pressure. He's in trouble. He's sacked. Josh Sweat gets home, and there's no timeouts.
They got to go hurry here. They got to spike it. They got to just get set. They don't have time to make a play call. They just got to spike it.
They're going to run a play. Prescott throwing end zone. He's got no choice in the corner, and is out of bounds with 5 seconds left.
I think in that case, you don't have time other than just tell everybody to run and play playground recess football. I think you got to clock it there. It's only second down and save yourself the time and opportunity. Time and time again, it's come off that defense. Terrence Steele has had a hard time matching up, and now you see why Dak Prescott got up, kind of hitting his face. He wanted the official to call a blow to the helmet. He didn't get it. This is the last play.
Barring a defensive penalty. And we got a whistle. What happened here? The play went down to 0. Did they get it off?
Offense, 5-yard penalty.
Hey.
Just
no question.
Yeah, just urgency. Late getting everybody back from the all end zone on the second down play, and by the time they got to the call they wanted, it was deep in the play clock, and now you can see the entire Philadelphia defense is lined up near the goal line.
All or nothing. Prescott dancing around. Just going to throw in the end zone. His catch is made by Lamb, but he's short. The Eagles will win